think we got it that time. It actually popped up. There we go. Yeah, for fuck's sake. I don't know why the fuck it was being so fucking difficult, bro. I mean, it was being motherfucking difficult. You know what I mean? I mean, my god, dude. Let's see. Can I get back to this shit? Okay. So now that is on. Okay. I need to turn that on. That's what I was looking for. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but whatever. Oh, I got y'all. Give me just a second.
And way too many guns and all them bitches licensed. Touch my gangster, taste your life. Bought an AR for my wife. Can't no money change a thug from the mud. Mafia.
There we go. Now we're back. Let me try to move Julius's legs out the way. Maybe y'all can see something. I can try to get it to where it's not, you know, super what's the word I'm looking for? Non-visible? I don't fucking know. Whatever the fucking word is. Trying to make it where you can at least tell that they're humans on this. Because I don't think they're going to get that. I mean, that looks like... It just looks like my background with images moving in front of it. And there's no audio, so... Maybe we're good with showing this. Because I'm basically showing you this shit. But... Shh. Don't say nothing. What's up, Skyzilla? I see you. That's right, the last sucker. We gotta start working on that after the draft. It is, because I'm trying to look at the stream at the same time, and it is pretty visible considering that I have blended it with the background. It looks kind of cool like that. Will YouTube get me for that, though? That is the question. The Tekken time. This the Tekken time I done did this shit today. And I, sitting here thinking like, oh, if I do a test stream like 3 hours beforehand, I won't have any problems, right? Nope. My dumbass still had problems, and I was about 10 minutes late to this. I wanted to go at 7:45, so I had time in case something fucked up. So we just made it. We're doing alright. Is this a commercial or is that part of the show for the people that's watching? Okay, it looks like it is. There's no audio for me. I could turn it up, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted. But that shit looked corny as hell without the sound. I can't imagine the sound made it that much better. The NFL Draft live from Las Vegas. I ain't saying what they're presented by because them motherfuckers ain't paying me to say that shit. They paying ESPN to say that shit. So if you want to pay me to, we live, baby, you know what I'm saying? You want to pay me to advertise some shit, I put one of them videos up like I just did, advertising my own shit. Well, I guess, I mean, I'm part of Awkward Silence. I wouldn't say it's mine. I would say it's Jagganoff's brainchild, if anything. Which, by the way, my God, everybody is live right now. So it's like you're gonna be able to go back and watch all these streams later, bro. It's like you get to see all these people. They all got different favorite teams. You can see their reactions to this shit. I might be, other than the Panthers fans that just stream on here and actually talk football, I'm the only guy TTC related, I think, that's a Panthers fan doing this. So we'll see how this goes, because, you know, we got the sixth pick. God, I can't talk. Zilla said kind of discreet. The video playing on the side, right? It just, it looks like it's part of my background, though. I mean, it kind of blends in. But, it's like watching he said it's like a woman getting dressed behind a curtain with a silhouette. The video? Is that what y'all talking about? I'm going to point it the wrong direction because this shit's always backwards. You talking about this shit? Yeah, I always want to point, because this shit is flipped, right? For me, that is the right. But for y'all, it looks like I'm pointing to the left. That's my right. It's your left, my right. You get what I'm saying? I'm just bullshitting. We just talking. What's up, J-Dog? I see you in the comments. I ain't advertising DirecTV and all this shit. Look, how about I do this when the ads come on? Like, I'm not... McDonald's ain't fucking paying me to show that ad. And YouTube, I don't have ads on here for the reason that I don't want fucking sponsors trying to tell me what kind of fucking content to produce. I want to produce what the fuck I want to. And if the people that watch this want to donate, you see it right there in the middle. That's all you gotta do. And it all goes into the shit for the channel, because if you want the production to get better, I'm gonna have to get better shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's there for. If you would like to contribute at any point tonight. This man says C. I'm trying to speak Spanish in the chat now. It's still an ad. I can't see it from the screen I'm on, so is it on there yet? The ticker at the top. Well, look at that. Boom, it's going now. Now I look naked up there, don't it? I wonder if I'm gonna have to do this shit like I was doing with the chat earlier to refresh the ticker. Because sometimes if I'd left it alone long enough, it stopped refreshing itself, and I would have to pull up all the windows I fucking have open. I don't even have to click on it. You just pull up all the windows, it'll refresh itself. Let's see if we're back. Nope, more ads. You see this shit? I'm looking the right way, but I'm not going to point the right way. You see this shit? Bengals, Bucks. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck. The 2022 schedule release, huh? Because that's what this ad's for. May 12th. Schedule release. I wonder who the fuck we're going to play week 1. We will find out May the 12th. So in a couple weeks we'll find out our schedule. I mean, we already know the opponents. We just don't know when we play who. So, what's up, pretty eyes? I see you in the chat. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. I kind of need to watch my own stream, don't I? Because it's like, if I'm watching it, I can see if it gets taken down. But I don't think it will. Like I said, it's like a silhouette of a video. Nobody gives a fuck. And hopefully if they do give a fuck, they'll do that thing where they just suspend it long enough for you to stop using it, and then you can put it back. Look at Roger Goodell's goofy ass. Let's see if we can, hold on, let's see if I can get you a little bit of audio for this. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Come on, Las Vegas, let's go.
Let's see. How's that sound, guys?
Okay. Welcome to the 22 NFL Draft.
The 22. You know he fucked up. He meant to say the 2022. He fucked up. He said 22. He's trying to play it off like it. Well, it is 2022. Shut up, bro.
That you might recognize. Raiders Hall of Famer and Super Bowl MVP, Marcus Allen.
Marcus Allen in the motherfucking building.
And current
Fuck Goodell.
Raiders
I agree.
Pro Bowlers
I agree.
Derek
Fuck
Carr
Goodell.
And Darren Waller.
Darren Waller.
We have 32 sections out here. of some of
Hey,
our
can you get on with it, Goodell? Shut the fuck up, bro.
Proud to have all of you
Don't nobody
right
want to
here
hear
around the
Goodell.
stage. Thank you. And we also have already well over 100,000 people here in Las Vegas tonight for the draft. So congratulations to you guys. Thank you for being here.
Boo.
As I look around in this,
Oh, and there it went. That's crazy. I bet you they finally took it down because I've been streaming that for fucking hours. I might have to click on this one now, so just give me a second. This fucking website's a pain in the fucking ass. Let's try this one. Oh yeah. We'll get it back up here in a second. Looking at the camera, my bad. I was looking at the stream over here. And not that. As you can see, I'm trying to pull it back up. You can see the little silhouette. Let's see. I'll tell you what. Fuck it, we're gonna have to do this bullshit again. Get that fuck off my motherfucking screen, bitch. That's tough.
hey, this weekend is going to be awesome. Some young men.
This dude said awesome. The way he said awesome, dude.
Let's make some noise
Awesome.
for these young guys and these teams. Welcome to our great city of Las Vegas. Thank you.
Las Vegas. Why Derek Carr talk like that?
All right, Las Vegas. Time to get this show started. Ready?
Uh-oh, here we go.
The 2022 NFL Draft is now officially open.
Jaguars are on the clock.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are now on the clock.
All right, let's go. The draft is on, baby. Jaguars on the clock. Will they trade out? Or do they have a guy that they really sold on at number one? Are they gonna give Trevor Lawrence some help on the offensive line? Or are they gonna go with one of these incredible athletes here at the top of the draft? We will find out here shortly. I am going to get the volume back down. It's a little... It's up so like low that you can barely hear it, but I don't really want to take the chance of playing it too loud or playing too much of it. ESPN will probably be like, this is I believe a ESPN stream, yeah. Notable off-season wide receiver trades: Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams. We all know about that. If you're watching this, you're a fucking football fan. You know about this. 8 teams with no first-round picks. Look at these motherfucking teams. Whew. If you're a fan of one of these teams that doesn't have a first-round pick, you probably could give a shit less tonight, right? 8 teams with multiple first-round picks: the Lions, Texans, Jets, Giants, Eagles, Saints, Packers, and Chiefs. The Chiefs have back-to-back picks, number 29 and number 30. The Packers aren't too far apart, but just an hour or two before the draft, there was rumors the Packers might trade up here. So we'll have to keep an eye on what Green Bay does. And I am shocked the Jaguars haven't made a trade or something. They've had all day to think about this. You got to think Jacksonville Maybe somebody's calling Jacksonville to negotiate real quick. Who knows, man? Who knows? My bad, I'm going to check the chat now. Any first pick predictions? If the Jaguars stay here, Hutchinson's not a bad pick. If Jacksonville wants to beef up the other side of their team opposite Trevor Lawrence, I don't think you can go wrong with Hutchinson, Thibodeau, however you say his name. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with either one of those guys, especially if it's a need for them. You always kind of want to protect that star quarterback, though, so I'd say if I was the GM for the Jaguars, I'm thinking we have to take the best talent here, and if it fits our needs, good. If there's not a talent there that fits your needs, they should at least consider trading back. They get a better value pick out of that. But what's up, Nuz? He said Ekwonu going first. We'll see about that. Boys for life. Got a feeling Jags going tackle. We'll see if they go tackle here, man. You can see ESPN's hyping up Hutchinson here. Pretty eyes, yeah. You probably was saying, yeah, baby, to the Chiefs having back-to-back picks. Trayvon Walker, nice, too. Usually first pick goes fast. Must be on the phone. Shout out Zilla. Tito Sinju, what's up? J-Dog, what's up? What's up, Nuz? Yeah, I'm doing this by myself, J-Dog. He got the highest ceiling. Trey got the highest ceiling. Trayvon Walker? Oh, yeah. Whoever gets Jordan Davis is going to get a hell of a fucking defensive lineman, too, by the way. I think he goes tonight, but to whom, I don't know. I'm waiting for the Jaguars to make this pick for one, just to see what the fuck they do, and for two, I would like to see if this tracker up here is actually going to update, or if I need to fuck with it. Alright, so speaking of Trayvon Walker, there you go, Trayvon Walker, Georgia defensive end, sitting there with his family and friends. I don't know why I said friends like that, but his family and friends, I would imagine. Will he be a Jaguar? Who knows, man? The Jacksonville could pick any player in the draft pool right now. Would you? Should you? No, but I'm just saying they realistically can take whoever the fuck they want to. Let's see. What's up, Runt? How you doing? Runt? Pretty, you better after trading Tyreek. That's y'all's whole offense. It's stall, deep ball to Tyreek for a touchdown. Let's see. Jordan's going to do a live reaction of the Saints picks. As you can see, we're still waiting on the Jaguars. They're talking to this dumbass Mel Kiper, who said he was going to retire if Jimmy Clausen didn't turn out to be a good quarterback in the league. Jimmy Clausen was dog shit, Mel Kiper. What the fuck's wrong with you? The pick is in. Jacksonville's pick is in. We'll see how this goes. Runt, how you doing? Pretty, you want Davis. I don't know if Davis is going to fall to the Cowboys. If Davis falls to the Cowboys, he wouldn't be a bad pick at all. But yeah, Nuz, you don't have to repeat it. I read it the first time. We'll see who the Jaguars pick here in a second. Oh man. The Jaguars War Room, or I guess they're calling it says Draft Room, but you know they be calling it War Room. Unless they're trying to get rid of the word war. You know how it is these days. Who knows, bro? I'm glad you're doing good, Runt. I'm glad you're doing good. We all doing... Well, I don't know how we doing. We all gonna see how our teams pick here tonight, and then we'll tell you how we're doing. The Panthers terrify the fuck out of me with this front office sometimes. I forgot, man. I've been troubleshooting so much bullshit over here. I think Goodell is about to make this pick. Or announce it. He's not making it, obviously. Let's see. We got to get the audio on the first pick, right? Let's try real quick before I miss it. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so I'm told that the commissioner is ready to make his way out to the stage. The Jacksonville Jaguars, for the second consecutive year, will be making
My hair
the first
fucked
pick
up
in
back
the
there no
NFL
matter what I do
draft.
to it.
The crowd here is eager in its anticipation.
Let's see.
George Goodell prepares to come on out here again. The expectation is that it'll either be Aiden Hutchinson or Trayvon Walker. I see the commissioner.
Aiden Hutchinson or Trayvon Walker, ESPN says the belief is. Here's Goodell. First pick.
With the first pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Trayvon Walker, linebacker, Georgia.
I think that's a good pick for Jacksonville. Jacksonville kind of low-key doing what the Panthers did a decade ago, bro. We draft Cam 2011, 2012, what do we do? Luke Kuechly. All Jacksonville got to do, build around Trayvon Walker and Trevor Lawrence. If that front office, if that organization can ever get their heads out of their asses, man, they are building a fucking core down there in Jacksonville finally. Man, I wonder what Jack and All's reaction was to this just now. Jordan, you realize that I am streaming this for you on the stream so that you can watch it with me. If you're watching it on the TV and you're ahead of me, there's no point in watching my reaction. So thank you for spoiling it. Thank you. The Lions pick is just now in, right after you typed that. Thank you. We're losing all the viewers too. Imagine. No, I don't care. You're not Panthers fans, so I mean, it's not like I expect you to stay. My team is up in a few picks, so this is really what I'm anticipating. And then we can bullshit through the rest of the first round. The rest of y'all's teams, we'll get to watch them pick and see how that goes. That's good, Jordan. I'm just saying. It's kind of the point, though. You know what I mean? And I could probably keep the sound on realistically as long as I'm talking over a lot of, like, when they're sitting here talking about this shit like this, if I talk over it, I don't think it'll be that bad. Look, the draft tracker didn't update.
Listen, man, I think it's as simple as this. He played out of position at Georgia. He was sitting there 4 out inside the tackle. He didn't have room to operate. Now, you're going to put this Ferrari, put him on the edge. When you get him on the edge, he'll have the ability to turn.
Can we get a refresh?
I think Prince Buckner will unlock this young man. But look, he wasn't head up on the tackle every snap. No, he was inside. He wasn't in a 3 technique every snap. There were plenty of third down snaps where he was one-on-one against guys like Evan
All right.
playing against Alabama.
Well,
You know what? Look,
we'll do what we did last time. We'll give it a second, and we'll see if it shows back up or not.
It's all about, again, projecting to the future.
Um,
Mel, you got it right. Brenton Buckner, but you're up. Mike Caldwell, you are up. Because there is no margin for error with this pick. Read number 1.
Read into this what you will, but the Lions have already made
I need
their
to-
selection at number 2. And you wondered
Should be pretty easy.
if Aiden Hutchinson wasn't the first pick, if they would be running the card up there, the local kid from Ann Arbor.
Let's see.
We're about to find out. There are a lot of great
Hutchinson played for Michigan, I believe, and I think the Lions would like Hutchinson
players, but this was about as
to stay.
quick as we've ever seen.
And as you see up at the top,
Just seconds
the
after
Lions picked Aiden Hutchinson. So it did update. Trayvon Walker went number 1. Aiden Hutchinson went number 2.
the second pick in this year's draft. The Detroit
But if you want to see, you still have the option, my bad, of seeing it here.
Here they are with selection number 2 in the
And after this, I'm going to probably mute the audio to the Panthers pick, so
The second pick in the 2022
you guys can
NFL
talk to my
Draft.
boring ass about it.
The Detroit Lions select Aiden Hutchinson.
She said, "Don't fuck this.
Michigan.
Don't fuck this up, Chiefs." Aiden Hutchinson, staying in Michigan. For all the people who said the Lions are drafting a quarterback, how fucking stupid do you look now?
Hutchinson, the runner-up
Stupid. Not to mention, bro, we're on the third pick now. Houston's on the clock. The stream you're watching of the draft is obviously a little behind. But Sauce Gardner is still on the board. Sauce might go here to Houston or to the Jets. I think Sauce could be coming up in the next couple picks here. What's up, USMC Sniper 123? What's going on, bro? I remember you used to always be in the video comments back when, hate weeks with the Broncos. Oh my God, this man said, "Daddy Panther guy." Ron, are you laughing at me or are you laughing at Pretty Eyes? So yeah, I did say I was gonna mute this bullshit, didn't I? If I had, out of all my guesses, the last few weeks, come on, bro. Hutchinson, I had it in my head that Hutchinson possibly was going to stay in Michigan and go to the Lions. I think the Lions might be determined to just tough it out with Goff one more year and go after what is claimed to be a much better quarterback class next year. But, sometimes when the media hypes that shit up, it's not always as good as they hype it up to be. Not always as good as they hype it up to be, so it is what it is. Hand usage. Not like that. Hold up now. Hand slap. Well, how else do you fucking slap somebody? USMC Sniper said, "Doing decent, I'll be honest. Since the Broncos don't have a first-round draft pick, I don't care what happens as much." I feel you. If we don't have a second or third round pick, and unless we somehow magically trade for one without giving up something significant, I'm not really going to pay as much attention to the second or third rounds. There's no point in getting upset about players we could have had. As you can see on the stream, the Texans pick is in, which means it could update on the ticker up here at the top anytime before you actually get to witness it. So we will see. We will see if it actually updates or not. So Trayvon Walker went number 1 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Aiden Hutchinson goes number 2 overall to the Detroit Lions. Who's going to the Houston Texans? That's what we're waiting on here. Pretty Eyes said, "I wonder how it feels to be drafted by the worst team in the NFL." It's a good question. The year we drafted Cam Newton, we were the worst team in the NFL. So, imagine being drafted to be the guy to save an entire fucking franchise, he said, "I'd much rather be drafted to the Lions than the Jags." The fan base ain't really that big of a deal. I just want to play where I would want to play wherever my skills fit the best and where I probably had the best chance to succeed at. And then, after you prove yourself, then it's like free agency. I'm trying to play for a championship team, Sniper said, "We don't pick until the end of the second round because the Von Miller trade." I got you. Yeah, we don't have a second or third round pick because we traded. I want to say we traded the second round pick for fucking Sam Darnold. So I believe one of the Jets picks tomorrow is the Panthers pick originally. And we traded I believe we traded our third round draft pick and tied in Dan Arnold to the Jaguars last year for C.J. Henderson. It's saying the pick is in on the screen, but the ticker has not updated, so maybe it is the ticker. It's interesting, though, because we're going to get to see this together, because I don't know who the fuck it is, because it's not updating. Big Darnold. Big doo-doo ass motherfucker. Absolute doggy doo-doo. Jagganoff's wanting to get in here, but the question is it possible? Can I do it? I don't fucking know. We'll find out in a second, probably. Just give me a second and I will figure this shit out. I just want to see who the Texans pick because I've got to fix this shit. Oh, Derek Stingley. It did update. Okay. Derek Stingley was the first corner off the board. Derek Stingley's a good corner too, so. Sauce will probably be the next corner off the board. Not a bad pick for the Texans, who have like no identity. They've basically restarted from scratch after having to get rid of the whole goddamn team, essentially. Let me see. Hold up, I got an idea here. We're gonna stop the stream for that. I'm going to go to StreamYard and see if I can do it without going live, possibly. I don't think it's possible, though. Well, it is. I just can't hit go live. Okay, so create broadcast. It'll probably look on the channel like I've created a separate broadcast. That's not gonna happen. But this way I can drop the link, and if you want, you can join that way. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna copy this. I'm gonna have to go back through this. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go to this. Boom. Let's see. I'm hoping that people will be able to hear me through this, because it's not going to let me connect through StreamYard. It's not going to let my audio, because I'm using my mic on using it on yeah, whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Give me just a second, y'all. If I get quiet, type in the chat, say some shit, not bad. Let's see. Let's go back to this screen. There's nobody in here, so. Let me see. move that down there. Yeah, you do play us in Charlotte this year, USMC Sniper. You do. I don't know if I even want to go to that game or not. We fucking always seem to lose, so is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Is it really? She's Billy Metz, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen them. Nobody's clicked on this, so I either it's not working or nobody's clicking it. So I have no idea if I'm even doing this right. Yep. Ooh. That would be pointless, though, wouldn't it? It'd be pointless if I tried to do it that way. How do I take this shit off? Background music. Oh shit, we got background music. Play some background music. Yeah. I don't even know if you can hear this shit. It's playing some fucking shit. You know what? That's a good question. I'm gonna click on that shit myself and see what it does. I mean, it'll let me get in there if I wanted to. But do I want to? Sauce Gardner went at pick 4 if you were paying attention to the tracker up there. I told you. I knew Sauce was going to the Jets, bro. Jets, y'all got a good corner there. I like Sauce. That's crazy, bro. Oh, here we go. Now the only problem is my audio is not coming through StreamYard.
Hello. Now we're yeah.
Exactly. She's figuring this out right now. My audio is not coming through StreamYard.
CPG, I don't see you.
I'm not in there, but I'm there, but I'm not there. If that makes any sense.
Okay, this is weird.
Hold on. I bet you if I turn my mic off on OBS, it'll work.
Hold on. I know what I have to do. Let me mute and then see if I can hear you, because I can't hear you any other way. Okay. I was like, why can't I hear him? Oh, shoot. It doesn't want you to. It. Yep, it's hating. When did you pick? Okay, am I tripping or is anybody else here that he's chopping? You're choppy. Maybe that's probably why I hear you choppy and not, yeah. Who knows? Okay, well, I came up to test it so other people can come up. You're welcome. Okay, I'll talk to you in the chat.
Yeah, I know you couldn't hear me. I don't know if this works any better or not. Now you can hear me on StreamYard and the stream. I don't know if this works any better or not. Now you can hear me on StreamYard. Yeah, that's better, right? Ain't nobody buffering but you, big dog. Ain't nobody buffering but you, big dog. Shit. I'll play some more motherfucking music for y'all. It's just some bullshit ass copyright free shit. All right. Are the Giants taking the whole fucking clock or what? Like what? People were asking, so that's the only reason I figured I'd do it, but I'll tell you what. I'm gonna... What the fuck? We're gonna go back to just, we're gonna go back to just reacting to shit. Kayvon Thibodeau just went to the Giants. It is our pick. It is our pick. It's our pick. What's up? Wait a minute. I like froze up thinking like it's our pick. It's our pick. Yeah, it's our fucking pick. Hold on now. I'll redo this later if like y'all wanna get on here. It's kinda choppy because I'm not streaming through StreamYard. So we might just nix it. But I'm gonna try to go back to you know, what the fuck we were doing. Let's see. Let's go, baby. Get butt ass nigga one time for the boys. Yeah, get butt ass nigga one time. Once. Thank you. Reload. Hurry the fuck up. Okay, so I'll put it back up. Put it back up. Charles Cross is probably about to be a Panther here, I would imagine. From everything I've heard, Charles Cross is not making it past the Panthers, and he's made it to the Panthers, so I would say this is where the rubber meets the road, huh?
Between him and the quarterback, but he makes that tough because he also has every pass rush move. He can beat you with speed. He can go speed to power.
Did you do extra with him?
Under.
Did you have to do extra with him?
We blocked him pretty well, but he was close a lot.
That doesn't mean you had
spins the
second
game.
guy.
Yeah, he spins the game around the quarterback.
Look at this right there, the Make-A-Wish kid. This is so neat, so fun.
Thibodeau and Sauce. You're gonna have a Broadway off.
Let me just tell you this. I'm not telling any tales out of school here on behalf of New York sports fans. Last 2 years, it's been pretty good. And that's being generous between the Jets and the Giants. For Sauce and Thibodeau to come back-to-back, and now they've got 2 more picks to come, is a nice shot in the arm. What about this kid appeals to you?
Well, I mentioned that get off. Sean Merriman was who he reminded me of. When you remember Sean Merriman young in his career, when he would get off the rock and get underneath guys, coach, give
Lights
the
out.
lights out dance here off to the side. But he's explosive. Again, upfield, then he sets that up. He's going to beat you with an up and under. Once you overcommit to counter that speed, you open up inside, he's going to take it. Here he is at the point of attack, shedding.
Maybe not all the way, but
Look at him get off the ball. He has a couple
turn that
of
shit the
nice
fuck
plays
down.
besides every snap just because of how dynamic and
A little bit.
explosive he is
A little bit
getting
too
up the
low.
field. Here's the flash, the power. Talk about
So the draft ticker is probably going to spoil this for me. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am not looking at it right now, as you can see. I am going to take the ticker off the screen so you can get my genuine reaction to this pick. So what are the Carolina Panthers gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't even want to read the chat right now. So if you're typing, I'm sorry. I want to avoid any and all possible spoilers here. Oregon Ducks selected top 10. Thibodeau, Penei Sewell, Justin Herbert, DeForest Buckner, and Marcus Mariota. I fucked Sewell's name up. I was just trying to get through it before they took it off. Sam Darnold 4-7 as starter last season. Yeah, he was fucking dog shit. McCaffrey missed 10 games. We did shut him down a little early. DJ Moore, 1,100 plus receiving yards in 3 seasons. Well, yeah. Hold up. I'm going to turn my camera off for just a second, and I will make this bigger for a second. Just a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. At least that way the images are kind of protruding through the video clip itself. The pick is in. We didn't trade. Charles Cross. Are you a Carolina Panther? We'll find out here in a second. And I am not about to. Excuse me, I'm not about to advertise for you motherfuckers. So until that comes back on, you already know what time it is. First round pick since 2017, Derek Brown in 2020, who has been solid but not mind-blowing and not a disappointment. 2019, Brian Burns, who is honestly one of the best modern picks the Panthers have had since McCaffrey. DJ Moore, oh my god, dude. DJ Moore might be the best receiver we've drafted since Steve Smith. Because we drafted a lot of shitty receivers while we had Steve Smith to try to help him out. But man, if we had DJ Moore with Steve Smith at the same time, imagine that. That shit would go crazy, bro. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. I'm over here losing shit already. Oh, did I just click on that? Because I didn't fucking mean to. Huh. That's weird. Oh, the shit was in my fucking hand earlier. What the fuck? What the fuck, guy? What the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy? Look at that shit. How the fuck did it get there? I'm sorry y'all have to hear me look for shit. Yeah. The Panthers pick is coming up. I'm just trying not to advertise these people who don't pay me to advertise their branding, their products, their whatever the fuck. So, let's see what it do, baby. It's crazy that we're kind of sitting here watching fucking ads, but like green screened, basically. You know what I'm saying? That shit's weird, bro. But you know why we do it. None of this is my content. So, we're back. We did lose Hassan Reddick, Daquan Jones, although Daquan Jones wasn't really that big of a player for us. First 5 picks: Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, Derek Stingley Jr., and Sauce Gardner, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Unless they switch things around or trade into it. Here is the commissioner of the NFL with a
Alright, just so you get my reaction here. Where is my camera?
With the 6th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Ikem Ekwonu.
Oh, we got Ekwonu.
North Carolina State.
Okay. Fix that offensive line. Fix that offensive line. Ekwonu, I believe, is the better run blocker.
I love this pick. I thought he was the second, or he's my third best player in this.
It's about time that they would. The front office is like, maybe we need to fix the fucking offensive line. You know, it literally, fucking Sam Darnold had less time to throw with the Panthers last year than he did with any of his years with the Jets. Literally, we had bottom 3 pass blocking in the NFL last season. So, do you think I'm mad we drafted an offensive lineman? Fuck no. Like I've been telling everybody, from what I heard, our front office couldn't agree on Pickett or Willis or whatever. So they decided, why not beef up the offensive line? If we're still fucking trash at the end of next season, there's plenty of fucking decent quarterbacks coming out next year that we could take a chance on. Not to mention, this might stir up the rumors even more that we're going to trade for Baker Mayfield after the draft. Because the word was that the Panthers had no interest in trading for Baker Mayfield before the draft. Because I think they wanted to keep their options open. Hands of a heavyweight, feet of a lightweight, Jason Peters. Jason Peters, when he was healthy, was fucking amazing for the Eagles for fucking years. So, I mean, we might have just got our best offensive lineman in years right there. So, man, can you protect the quarterback? Can you get McCaffrey more holes so he stops getting hurt? That's what I care about, bro. You know, like, is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? I'm gonna try to I'm gonna shut the fuck up is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get this without the fucking fake ass ad in the chat in the corner.
Yes, time to welcome Ickey Ekwonu to primetime delivered by Pizza Hut. Melissa?
Rich, as Ickey was putting on the Carolina Panthers hat and looking in the mirror back there, he just kept saying, wow, you're staying home. Can you believe it?
See, it's just a dream come true. Like, this whole moment just feels so surreal. The fact, I've been growing up being a Carolina Panthers fan, and now I'm about to be in that building. It's really just
oh, that's fucking lovely, bro. He grew up a Panthers fan too. Yeah, I already fuck with Ekwonu. What's good with it, Ekwonu?
So tell the fans why there's hope.
Man, I'm just gonna do everything I can to be the best player, best person I can be. I'm from the area, man. I love Charlotte so much, and I'm just gonna do everything I can to get myself involved with the community and just be the best person I can be on and off the field. So, man, I just love the Panthers so much, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity.
Love that smile. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So the Panthers have selected Joel Klatt. Take it away.
Well, Rich,
there we go.
You talked about all the aggressiveness, and that's right. All the pancakes, DJ, you talked about it. One of the reasons why is his leverage.
That's crazy. Wow.
Where did he learn that? He was a high school wrestler.
Ekwonu, yeah. What's up, guys? Yeah, Ekwonu. I wasn't checking the chat because I didn't want it to get spoiled because it was a little bit ahead of me. Let me put the ticker back on the top now. As you can see, Ekwonu from NC State joining that offensive line of the Panthers. We desperately needed offensive line help. It's just beautiful. It's not a bad pick at all. I'm not mad about it. They finally addressed the offensive line. You get the offensive line fixed, then it will be so much easier for you to get a quarterback who can just... You don't even have to get a star. You can get a quarterback and plug and play him as long as you have an offensive line that give him enough time to make a decent decision. Sam Darnold, I feel like you could still give him time, but he's gonna panic at some point. When he feels the pressure, the clock goes off in his head, I just feel like he's gonna panic. You're about to see the pick on the video here, but if you look up at the draft ticker, meet the Mets. Boy, y'all got Evan Neal. The Panthers were high on Ekwonu and Cross. I did hear some rumors that there were some questions about Evan Neal's ACL or something like that. So watch as Roger Goodell announces Evan Neal for the Giants.
With the 7th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Evan Neal, tackle, Alabama.
What I love about this is he's played right tackle, and I think that's where he's going to play for the Giants. When you look at their pick, Andrew Thomas, and how he progressed last year, Charles, how much better he played, I think he's going to stick at left. I think Evan Neal's going to be your day one starting right tackle.
Yeah, because if he's made that progress at left tackle, starting to get his confidence, you don't want to switch him again when you have a viable option.
Why do we have to hear Charles Davis? Is that Charles Davis? God, bro, I hear you on Madden all the fucking time, bro. Shut the fuck up.
6, 7.5.
Just shut up. Just shut up, Charles Davis. Damn. So I'm gonna catch up on the chat. Yep. Yeah. They said wow. I'm guessing because we chose Ekwonu. NFZ Ekwonu. Hell yeah. Runt. Glad you got him. Appreciate you, Runt. USMC Sniper. I heard one of your players didn't want. Yeah, Robbie Anderson. He don't want Baker Mayfield, and he don't really want Sam Darnold either, bro. Pretty Guy said Giants again. Yep, Evan Neal. Falcons are on the clock. Scottzilla, great fit. Yeah. He grew up a Panthers fan. It's always beautiful to have a guy that's a fan of the team get to play for the team. That's just more passion, like Tito said. USMC Sniper, how would you feel if you guys got Jimmy G? Jimmy G turns the ball over too much for my liking. I'd feel scared to trust him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's concerns I have with Jimmy G. Do I think Jimmy G's a terrible quarterback? No. I I'd probably take him over Darnold. He's got more experience and more meaningful games than Darnold will ever have. Baker Mayfield, I don't like. I don't think he's a leader. I think he comes off as a crybaby. I don't think he'll be able to command that locker room. I just don't think that a locker room in the NFL is going to see that guy as a leader and follow after him and lead a team to a championship, you know? That's what you want at quarterback. You don't want a guy that fucking cries and all he does is film fucking Progressive commercials outside your stadium and inside your stadium. So, yeah, it was a long answer, but there you have it. Runt said too many accounts. Just TTC Network and CPG, but I had to get on the TTC Network account to make sure my live stream on this channel was going, because it's not going to show up for me on my CPG account because it's my channel, so it's not going to tell me that I'm live. So I had to go to a channel I'm subscribed to myself on to make sure it was working. So yeah, there you have it. USMC Sniper Jimmy G, besides 2019, is yet. Yeah, that's another problem with Jimmy G. Jimmy G is injury prone, and I don't trust it, man. I'm not willing to put all my eggs in that basket. Tito, realistically, if y'all beef the lineup, follow a run game, Jimmy G can get you some wins. That's also assuming that Jimmy G and CMC can be healthy at the same time, though. He said, plus I believe y'all wide receiver core deeper than the Niners. Probably is, realistically. Pretty said the pick is in for the Falcons. And as you see on the screen, they still got some time left. But it will probably update you, as usual, on the top of the screen right now as it comes in. And as you see on the screen, the pick is in. Usually when y'all tell me that, I'm only 15-20 seconds behind you, I would say. So, yeah, I see Charles Davis talking. I'm glad I muted him. I'm so tired of hearing his fucking voice. USMC Sniper. Speaking of Jimmy G, of course, things can change before the trade deadline. By the way things are going, he's going to be the Niners' starting quarterback this upcoming season. If the Niners can't get rid of him, I mean, what do you do? You know? If you let him walk, you get nothing for him. The Niners might be forced to keep Jimmy G. So, at least until the trade deadline. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be an interesting build up to training camp this year. You know? Because I think a lot of questions will be answered during preseason and training camp for every team. So we're realistically going to have to wait for a lot of these answers until August at the earliest. Pretty said the first wide receiver picked. It has not updated though. Oh, now there it goes. It did update at the top. Drake London from USC to the Atlanta Falcons. You'll have that.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Drake London, wide receiver, USC.
So they go wide receiver.
Marcus Mariota and Drake London. And Kyle Pitts.
They're going to play tall ball.
And you can say Calvin Ridley all you want to, but man,
They're putting together there for Marcus Mariota.
dude was like, man, my mental health too bad for me to play football right now. Bro, give me your money, I'll play for you.
Each and every time he's on the field, I know you saw it as well.
I'll give you the same production. I can give them the same production being suited up that you can not playing. You know what I mean? Give me the money. Give me the loot.
Because he's a physical guy now. He's not just a basketball player that shies away from contact. He's going to lean into you. He's going to go jump up over you.
And when was Marcus Mariota at his best with Tennessee? You remember the name Delaney Walker?
Oh my God, Charles Davis. It feels like I'm playing Madden. Shut up, bro. USMC Sniper said, right. And on top of that, Jimmy still has that contract that still plays a factor. It's possible nobody wants Jimmy G, which wouldn't surprise me if that's the case. It so far has looked like nobody wants Jimmy G or Baker Mayfield. Although I have heard that the Seahawks have shown interest in Baker. I'm not sure who, if anybody, has shown interest in Jimmy. Has anybody actually showed interest in Jimmy? Pretty Eyes says, I hope we get Jameson Williams. Or Jameson Williams. It's Jameson, right? Whatever. Yeah. The Browns declined Baker's trade request. Yeah, the NFL is in a weird space right now, dude. A lot of teams are like in weird ass. I don't really have a better term than purgatory for it. I really don't have a term better than purgatory. Some of this shit, some of these uniforms from college, bro. If you could just get some creative ass shit in the NFL, bro. The NFL needs to like let you wear more than one helmet and switch shit up, bro. It's a little bit too, I don't know, formal, bro. Look at that. It's only up from here, I promise. You just gotta wait. Drake London. First receiver in the 2022 draft. Wide receiver out of the University of Southern California, Drake London. Not to be confused with the University of South Carolina. When we say USC, we always mean the University of Southern California. I appreciate y'all being in the chat and hanging out over here, because there's a shit ton of people that are live tonight for this. We don't have a pick until round 4. So, second and third round, y'all have fun with it. I wanted to be here for the first round to see what we do after all this fucking months and the last month and a half of speculation. Are they really comparing Drake London to Larry Fitz? If Drake London could have the fucking production and the longevity that Larry Fitz had, then we're going to have a problem in Atlanta trying to defend this guy. But we got J.C. Horn coming back, who didn't even really get to even barely play his rookie season. Dante Jackson, we got the boys. C.J. Henderson. We do not have, because somebody got confused recently and said this, we do not have A.J. Boye anymore. We cut him for cap space. So he is, unless somebody picked him up, he's a free agent from my understanding. Have I ever played NFL 2K? Actually, you know what, USMC Sniper? I got the perfect answer for your question. Give me just a second. Alright. Boy, do I got something for you. Let me turn my camera back on for a second. The fuck? Why am I see-through? I'm not, that is. Let me get this off myself for a second. Have I ever played NFL 2K, he says. T.O.'s old ass out there catching touchdown passes from Johnny Manziel in fan-controlled football. Man was the cover for the last NFL 2K game. And by the way, this is still better than any Madden that's come out in the last decade, last 2 decades almost. It's been almost 20 years of shitty games. About the time we get to win, I'd say about 2026, we can say it's been 2 decades of shitty-ass games. But yeah. So if I ever played NFL 2K, I still fucking play it. Because this is better than modern Madden. Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that answers your question. One of the best NFL video games of all time. Actually physics-based for a 2004 game. Fucking amazing compared to the games that are coming out in 2021, 2022. I hit the wrong thing. I turned that off. I'm trying to turn my camera off for a second. The Seahawks pick is in. It should be updating on the ticker up here. Just make sure everything's good and refreshed, so it will show you as soon as possible. But yeah, that's right. USMC Sniper 2K was the shit, bro. It still is. Pretty as the Chiefs are fucking spoiled. Thank you. Sniper says, facts, I haven't bought a Madden game since Madden 15 with Richard Sherman on the cover when he played for the Seahawks. I feel you. If I have I have Madden 22, but the only time I get newer Madden games are when they go on sale for cheap. I'm not giving EA the full price of that shitty ass fucking roster update of a game, you know what I mean? If 2K ever put out another banger like the one I just showed you, though, I'd be all over that, bro. Fucking, if 2K got to continue making NFL games throughout the period of time with Madden, like NBA Live did with 2K, just imagine the My Career and shit we would have got for the NFL from 2K. Just fucking, there was so much potential, bro. The PS2 had some fucking incredible games. So many good games. Seahawks, let's see. The Seahawks are going to pick. Let's turn the audio up a little bit.
What do you think? Well, if the pick is in, that's the surprise to me. I thought John Schneider would trade out. He loves trading back.
Okay, here we go. Take it away, guys.
The ninth pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Charles Cross, tackle, Mississippi State.
Okay, so Charles Cross will go and protect Drew Lock or Geno Smith or whatever rookie they might draft in this draft. We're expecting to hear
Charles Cross, a Seattle Seahawk.
Maybe Baker Mayfield, who knows, but a very talented kid is making his way to the Pacific Northwest.
So you can make a case the Seahawks need two
NYG 31, I see you, brother.
at this position. He's going to walk in and
He said that was a good pick.
He's a pure left tackle. That's what we see on tape at Mississippi State. Joel Klatt. Well, when you do think of the offense that he played in at Mississippi
We're gonna
State, the air raid with Mike Leach, the heavy majority of his
Yeah.
stats, obviously 80.
Go back to mute. I don't want to hear the analysts run their fucking mouth about it. Not that they're running their mouths, I just, I don't want to hear their fucking analysis. It ain't my team. Y'all know how it is. I don't give a fuck. Let's see if I can make this bigger without it being some sort of an issue. Yeah, I'm basically showing y'all the draft at this point. Even though everybody's watching it themselves, I'm like, oh shit, why do I need to show it then? Shit is a little crazy though, ain't it? Look at that. Uh-oh. I thought they got me for a second. It stopped. I was like, uh-oh. What the fuck going on with it? Man. Some crazy shit in it. So, I will do something else though. Let's see. Boom. Some video games don't age very well, but honestly, NFL 2K and Madden 2005, I can still go back and play them today, and their game mechanics, graphics are respectable. I feel you, Sniper. A lot of the older sports games are a lot better than modern ones. And it's not even just us that thinks that, bro. It's like a majority of sports fans, football fans, whatever. Let me make sure this is good for y'all. I do believe the video froze, it looks like. But no, there we go. Sometimes you gotta click back on it for whatever reason. Let's see. Well, I know this is copyrighted. I know this is copyrighted. But do you think I give a fuck? I don't. No fucks were given today. Do you know whose channel you on? No fucks. No fucks. We don't give no fucks around here. Not at all, my guy. Ha 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 ha. Son of a bitch, bro. I keep accidentally hitting the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keeps doing that. It's really fucking annoying at this point. Get this off of the screen, thank you. Let's go. Yeah, we should have the video should be playing with the music. Yeah. She said no, whose video game is this? Games like the original versions of GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. Yeah, I don't know. There's a charm to those games, though. Pretty eyes. Is correct. Wilson to the Jets. I see that on the top. Yeah. Yeah. Runt said no. And Pretty Eyes said no. Whose channel is this? It's CPG Garrett Wilson. To the New York Jets. Ooh. Sniper said, I know this year's quarterback class isn't the best, but man, nobody wants a quarterback. It looks like it so far. Runt said, no fucks and no shits, and you know why? Cause love might bring us back together. Commanders traded to the Saints. Their pick. I believe that's what Pretty Eyes is trying to communicate to us. I wish it would stop doing that shit and just play. Just fucking play, bro. Ever since I opened up that one thing, this shit wants to freeze on me. But, yeah. They haven't updated the tracker up top yet. There they go. The Saints are now in place of the Washington Commanders, formerly the Washington football team, formerly before that the Washington Redskins. They are the Washington team that plays in fucking Landover, Maryland, and not even D.C. I appreciate you for the update, though, pretty eyes. The next 4 picks: New Orleans Saints, the Minnesota Vikings, the Houston Texans, and the Baltimore Ravens. Those are your next 4 picks. Yeah, the Saints, they've re-signed Jameis Winston to a 2-year, $28 million contract this offseason. The Saints scored the fewest points in franchise history since the 2005 season last year. They averaged the fewest amount of passing yards per game since 1997, bro. That's before Drew Brees. That's before Aaron Brooks, bro. My God. Alvin Kamara, you see the career scrimmage touchdowns, most since 2017 in the league. Michael Thomas did not play it. It says ankle, but it should say Michael Thomas did not play in 2021. In parentheses, it should say crybaby. Here come the Saints fans talking shit now. Sniper said Washington's new team name is so corny. I'm still going to call them the Redskins. I don't give a fuck who gives a fuck. Bro, I call them everything. I'm like, whatever you want to call them, the Redskins, the football team, the Commanders, the Cum Handlers, the Come In the Handers, the Don't Come In Yet, I'm not wearing any closers. I don't fucking give a fuck what they call it. Pretty as the Saints fans think they're getting a quarterback. The Saints still... I don't know. What did the Saints trade to get up to this pick? Did they trade that second first-round pick that they had? Because if they still have another pick in this round, I could see them going wide receiver quarterback. Because Michael Thomas is either hurt or crying about some stupid shit, so you need to get another receiver to help out Jameis. But they give up on Jameis so fucking fast, bro. He was not even playing that fucking bad before he got hurt. We got it into their heads that he's so trash that they desperately want to draft a quarterback right here. Hey, Camel Toes, what's up? Pussy infection. Oh my God. Who has a pussy infection? Runt's just laughing her ass off. Sniper said, as bland as football team sounds, it's definitely better than Commanders. I don't know, bro. I think y'all just so used to the stereotypical NFL team names that it bothers y'all. Commanders, I think literally they could have been called the fucking Dildos, and I would have liked it better than the Washington football team. Because let me put it in perspective for you this way, bro. The Washington football team playing the Detroit Lions sounds like literally a pack of lions, a pride of lions, stepping on field with 53 men. And we know how that's going to end. The Lions are going to murder them. There was nothing intimidating. There was nothing prideful about football team. Because no shit, they are a football team. It's the National Football League. What do you think? They're the Washington baseball team in the NFL? Do you see what I'm saying? The shit's just fucking stupid. Any nickname's better than that, bro. It'd be like if the New York Yankees had to change their name to the New York baseball team. Do you think anybody's gonna call them the motherfucking New York baseball team? No shit, they're a baseball team, right? So that answers my question. The Saints got the 11th overall pick. They sent the Commanders the 16th overall pick, a 3rd round pick, and a 4th round pick. So the Saints knew who they wanted here. The pick is in. It has not updated up top yet, but I'm sure it's being said right now. Garrett Wilson was the last pick for the Jets at pick 10. Pick 11 here in New Orleans. What are they doing? We're about to find out, I guess. Eric, what's up, man? What's going on, Eric? Pretty as. See, that's a good example. Eric's in the chat. He's got the Cleveland Guardians thing. They went from the Cleveland Indians to the Cleveland Guardians, right? At no point were they the Cleveland baseball team. That's all I gotta say. I can agree to disagree with you there. I think football team sounds worse than Commanders. Commanders is not the greatest name, I'll give you that. But it's better than football team, bro. Redskins should be their name, we all know, but we live in a pussified world these days. Monostat helps with pussy infection at camel toes, is what Pretty Eyes said. Tito reborn. This motherfucker said Commanders sounds way more racist than Redskins. The Commanders, ain't they the people that killed the Redskins? So literally they ended up playing themselves. The Saints are picking on the screen, which realistically means this should have updated. It has yet to do so. That's great. Unless they're just fucking talking like they do sometimes. Just make the pick, bro. We don't need to be... Here's like 5 fucking guys who fucking drank Bud Light and want a chance to stand on stage. Cleveland Guardians, yeah. That's not... For a baseball team, that's not a bad name or nothing. I'm just saying, bro. The fact that people that don't like sports get their fucking feelings hurt over sports teams, you gotta be some kind of a pussy for that, bro. Like, imagine you're a 36-year-old woman. You've never gave a fuck about sports in your life. The only people you know that do are your dad and your boyfriends you've had, right? You're not gonna give a... Why would you give a single fuck about what any team's called, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's next? Are the fucking midgets gonna be offended by the New York Giants name? Like, I'm sorry, little people? What do they like to be called? Dwarfs? Little people? Somebody help me out here. Pretty Eyes. Chargers versus Chiefs. The schedule comes out the 15th. What they do? Give you a fucking game already and said, "Yep, this one we're just gonna tell you when it is." Yeah, exactly, Sniper. It's a soft ass fucking world we live in now, bro. I don't know. I'm not even that old, bro. I'm almost 27, and even for me growing up, we used to be able to joke about more fucked up shit and say shit. Just say shit. Now, if I say shit, some bitch is like, "Oh, you're gaslighting me. I'm so offended." I don't give a fuck, bitch. Go play in traffic. Like, stop worrying about what everybody else is doing all the fucking time. Just stop bitching. I'm gonna bring this shit down because it looked kind of ridiculous the way it's set up for the other way I had it. The Saints picked Chris Olave. Wow, Jordan. That's who Jordan picked in his fucking mock draft. Because I looked at his mock draft, I think, earlier today, actually. Jordan had the Saints taking Chris. Wow. Ohio State receiver going to the Saints. Like I said, I figured they would go receiver because whether they wanted to admit it or not, Michael Thomas is a fucking crybaby. And he ain't never on the fucking field. You got to do something if you're a franchise with some sort of fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Camel Toe said that they got Dashy's boy. That's right. He is an Ohio State man, but he's going to the New Orleans Saints, the land of the motherfucking Bernie Mac, aka Saints Uptown. What's going on over there, Negro League? How y'all doing? Let me catch up real quick. Okay. This man said Hornswaggles. Pretty Eyes just repeated the pick. It did update, by the way, on the top. I think I'm just impatient. Runt says, I think they needed to have a mascot. Football team isn't a mascot. That is true also. You know? No team nickname, no mascot. Sniper said, if the Redskins name is so bad, then it shouldn't have gotten approved in the first place. Or it should have been changed decades earlier. That's right, A. One at a time now. I ain't no sporty type of player. That ain't the actual word that man said, but y'all, you know what he said. Yeah, so you can kind of see this. I did turn my camera off if you're just getting here, and a trade was made. Wow. We're getting the trades often and early here tonight, aren't we? And wow. Anyways, I completely forgot the fuck I was going to say because of that trade. Wow. Yeah, I completely forgot. Let's see, what does it look like now? It's a little bit better. Ted Ginn, shout out to Ted Ginn, former Panther. Also a former Saint. Fuck the time he played for the Saints, I guess. Anthony Gonzalez. I don't even remember Anthony Gonzalez. Michael Thomas already tweeted that shit? Damn. Let's run it. The fuck Michael Thomas gonna run to? To cry? He gonna cry in the car. Look at Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner looks like fucking, what was that movie back in the day? Mr. Woodcock. He looks like Billy Bob Thornton in that movie. Let's see. Sniper said, I get racism was so big in the 30s, but damn, people are soft. Facts. Pretty Eyes, this is taking forever. Welcome to the NFL Draft. Welcome to the NFL Draft. It does take a while. The Lions have not won a playoff game since 1991, the longest active playoff drought in the National Football League. 1991, ladies and gentlemen. I just want y'all to consider how long ago that was. The Panthers didn't exist. The Ravens didn't exist. The Jaguars didn't exist. The Texans didn't exist. This is how long ago that was. It's insane how sports work out sometimes, you know? Like, 1991's the last time they did that, bro. That's, like... See, that's what I don't want us to turn into. We've, had 4 losing seasons now? Yeah, I'm already tired of this shit, bro. I was tired of it 2 seasons ago, honestly, but... Sometimes you gotta just fucking deal with it and hope that the people in charge know what they're doing, man. Sniper said, I can't remember the last time a quarterback hasn't went in the top 10. I'm sure it's happened sometime within the last 2 decades at least, right? The Lions traded the 12th overall pick and a second-round pick for the 32nd pick, a second-round pick and a third-round pick. The Vikings get the 32nd pick, the second, and the third. With that pick, the Lions picked Jameson Williams, wide receiver from Alabama, so pretty eyes I am, sorry. Jameson Williams to Detroit. A toy for Jared Goff, potentially. The Lions are making some good choices here in this draft. I think the Lions are playing it smart. So if they don't get Baker or Jimmy and they have to roll with Goff, even if they're not good, you're setting up whatever rookie quarterback you might get next year with a good team around him, maybe. That's right. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Everybody that's here, I know you're already subscribed, so I'm not going to say subscribe, but thank you if you do hit the like button. Runt, how you doing? Good to see you're still in the chat. Jameson Williams, Alabama receiver, now a Detroit Lion with Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson, Jameson Williams. 2 pretty good picks, if you ask me. Wow. For right now, we'll say that some of these are good picks because y'all know how it is. Sometimes you get to, we'll in 6 months, we might not say that any of these people are any good. You never know, man. You know how it is. Pretty Eyes is not happy that the Lions took Williams here at number 12 overall. The Eagles. Let's talk about the Eagles, as Eagle Speed would say, are on the clock. And then the Ravens after that. Wow. What a start to the draft this year. Runt said, whoops, I forgot to do that again. Thanks for the reminder, Pretty Eyes. Yeah. Thank you for liking the video, and Runt, and thank you for reminding people, Pretty Eyes. All right. Oh, come on now. You can literally put any half-decent receiver on the Chiefs and they'll look better than they realistically are because of Mahomes. He's just got that arm. And if they're fast enough, literally all he's got to do is just fucking let me run around until they get open. Boom. I mean, literally, that was the offense with Tyreek. How do you, that's your team, right? You know that. Literally all they did was like, try this, deep bomb to Tyreek for a touchdown. Even when people use the Chiefs in Madden. Yeah, like even when the people use the Chiefs in Madden, they do that shit. Ludicrous speed, tough. He is coming off of an ACL injury, which is why when I did mock drafts, I was a little bit hesitant in giving him to certain teams. Because I'm trying to think, if I'm that team, you have to really believe in this man's talent coming off an injury like that to think he's going to come back and do good. Because I'm pretty sure Odell just re-tore the same ACL he tore a few years ago during the Super Bowl, right? So somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Let me check the chat. Tito's really hope the Eagles don't take Dean or Lloyd. Let's talk about the Eagles. I know Eagles fans wanted a receiver. What will Eagles fans get here? Trade. The Eagles traded it? Did we just get back-to-back trades? It says trade, correct? Trade, pick is in. Why the fuck did it say trade? It still says Eagles. I didn't read that wrong, great. 8 camel toes. Eagles are retards. They'll try to draft Warren Moon. It wouldn't surprise me. The people in Philly did some stupid ass shit when they won their lone Super Bowl, so you know. Pretty eyes, we have to make up for the loss of Tyreek. I mean, you do. I just don't think it'll be as hard as you seem to think it is. That's all I'm saying. Not to discredit Tyreek or nothing. I like Tyreek's speed and ability to, do that shit deep, but Zilla said, dude even wore red to piss pretty ass off. Got locked up by Sauce and Elam from Florida. Well, hey, you know what it is. I will turn the audio up for this for just a second. I'll be right back. So you will not hear my voice here for a few, but I will be back.
That garlic-kissed crust. And this here ain't just any pepperoni. Oh, no. That's Papa John's pepperoni. That signature recipe right there delivers a kick of blended spices. Pow! Right to the kisser. Now that's an epic pepperoni stuffed crust pizza like no mouth has ever seen. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
When you step into a new day, determined, committed, willing to take on whatever's asked of you. That new day is yours to own, yours to shape, and yours to be proud of. Ram, J.D. Power's #1 brand in new vehicle quality.
During Ram Truck Month, get 0% financing for 72 months on 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn and Laramie Crew Cab models.
$1-800-Flowers.com just made my birthday. I can't stop smiling. Wow, it's so cute. cute. And there's berries too? Hello. How can you compete with flowers?
It's like a whole garden, just for me.
Best birthday ever.
Thanks, 1-800-Flowers.
Introducing the all-new one-wheel GT and Pint X. GT, built with more power to crush new terrain. Pint X, twice the range to take on the city. 2 new boards to make everywhere epic. Get riding today at onewheel.com.
At Fingerhut, we don't define you by your credit score. We offer lower monthly payments than traditional buy now, pay later options on things you need as you build your credit history with a Fingerhut Fedi credit account at fingerhut.com.
Fingerhut credit accounts are issued by WebBank, member FDIC.
When times get dark, we can't see the help that's all around us. Let 211 be your guiding light for help with food and other resources. Call 211 or visit 211.org.
All right, we're back.
Now that they have their team, it's time to get their
That's
team.
crazy.
Grab your phones and scan the QR code.
That's crazy. I came back at the same time as the broadcast did. So I literally just made y'all watch commercials, bro. I just made y'all watch commercials, essentially. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Philly is on the clock. Pick is in according to the screen, but up top I still have yet to see shit. If you want to see the previous pick, there you go, Jameson Williams to the Lions. Eagles are what we're waiting on. And that was up at the top, by the way, that I just showed that on. So if you didn't see it, you probably just thought I was saying something and thought you could see it. Whatever. Anyways, let's see. Sniper said, I'm definitely glad I don't have to endure Tyreek in the in the AFC West anymore, and I can imagine. Pretty Eyes said, yeah, that's why we had Kelsey for the long passes. Tito says, Tyreek stretched the defense out. Kelsey has some of the easiest assignments I've ever seen. Just run up the field 8 yards untouched for a pitch and catch. Runt. CPG leaves us with commercials. Unintentionally, I do leave you with commercials, yeah. Pretty Eyes, yet even Pringle and Williamson couldn't catch. Tito, fax, no printer. That's right, fax, no printer at all. Jordan Davis. Wow, Jordan Davis is an Eagle. Oh, the Eagles got a really good one right there. I'm sorry, Nick. I know you're watching out there. Juju Smith-Schuster is about as good as him making TikToks. He don't care about football. He just cares about being famous. Juju can just shut the fuck up. Sniper said Mahomes is easily the most overrated quarterback in the NFL. Dragon Skull, what's going on? With how things dropped, I would have liked to trade down and still got a guy we wanted, but damn, can't complain about getting Equanu and having our pick of the litter. Hey, I'll say it right now, Dragon Skull and all the Panthers fans out there, I think that the front office made the smart and the best decision they could have with the draft the league got this year and the position we were in to draft. We've all been complaining about the line. Can any of us really bitch about it if we're being honest? Because I complained all season, last season, of how terrible our pass blocking was. Our offensive line in general, really. Without McCaffrey there to, take the pressure off the passing game, it was lights out, So I'm all for the help, and if we're still struggling at quarterback next year, we're building a lineup so that when we have the quarterback, they have a line to play behind, and they're not just going to get brutally massacred out there on Sundays. Pretty Eyes. Dumbest trade we made was Juju. Ravens didn't take no time. Holy shit. Sniper. USMC Sniper 123 says it is laughable how the media sucks Patrick Mahomes blah, and he says that he is a top 5 best quarterback of all time. Like, fuck out of here. He hasn't even played that long. Tito says, I swear if the Ravens got Linderbaum, give me Dean or Lloyd. Fuck. I don't think his last name's Fuck, though. Can you believe Jordan Davis is an Eagle? The wall of Eagles. Add Jordan Davis to the wall. If you got that reference, you got that reference. If you know, you know. These motherfuckers over here don't know how to act. They outside in the fucking yard screaming and shit. Like, dog, it's almost 10 o'clock at night. Shut the fuck up. I mean, it's not that hard when, you know, you have a really good team around you. Like, if Tom Brady wanted to prove to me that he's really the GOAT, bro, go to the Jets and win a ring. Go to a team that's been historically trash. Like, put Brady on the Lions or the Browns. He's not winning a ring, bro. He goes to teams where the team's already built around him. You know, like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like if you felt like you was really about that shit, you'd go to a shitty team and lead them to the promised land. Yeah, Jordan, when y'all drafted him, I said, shit, that's who you had you guys picking in the mock draft. And damn, you wasn't kidding. The Ravens was on that shit. The Ravens knew exactly who they wanted. Sniper said, there ain't no way in hell Mahomes would survive in the 70s or 80s, back when football was legit physical defensively. Tito said a lot of quarterbacks would. Pretty Eyes said, yeah, it took us years to get there. I agree. It did. It did. The Chiefs were pretty bad for a while. And when they wasn't pretty bad, they were kind of just average. And then they finally got Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and everybody. They put the crew together. The hard part in the NFL is keeping a winning team together for so long. Yeah. Wow, Jordan Davis 13th overall to the Philadelphia Eagles. That is something, ain't it? Wow. Let's see. Hey, Cameltoes, he did. He went to Tampa. Who are you always last in the division? The fuck you talking about? Wait, what? No, Tampa had a good team, Cameltoes. Tampa the year before Brady. They had a decent team. They just never had a quarterback, and you know that. The fucking Bucs have never been known for having a quarterback. They've never drafted a good quarterback. They had to go get the Patriots' best quarterback of all time to save their fucking pathetic ass excuse of a franchise. The first time, yeah, fucking they won the John Gruden Bowl. Yeah, they did. I'll give it to them though. At least the Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks team was legit. Like physical. But man, that last one, Patrick Mahomes is so good, why the fuck he lost to Brady? You know, literally what every other quarterback the last 20 years before Mahomes did. Other than Eli Manning in the Super Bowl and Nick Foles that one time. Yeah, Jordan, I get it. You're excited because Michael Thomas is a crybaby. Now you have a receiver that won't cry and will play. Sniper said salary cap prevents things like long-term success. Really, it gives every team a chance to have a window of success, but I know what you mean. Like, it's really hard to keep people because players start performing well. If you don't want to pay them that money, they know that another team will. I mean, it's business, man. At the end of the day, it's business. Pretty said Hill just got bougie and wanted way more than he's worth. I can see it. I feel like Tyreek, kind of how I feel about Robbie. They're like good for getting deep, and they ain't really. You don't really see them, much of them on the field. Other than that, you know what I mean. So Kyle Hamilton, since I was running my mouth. The safety from Notre Dame, Kyle Hamilton, goes to the Baltimore Ravens. We know the Ravens love to get safeties, man. Ed Reed back in the day. I believe they had Eric Weddle at some point, didn't they? The Ravens are kind of like the Panthers. They've always been a team that loves to build through defense. Sideline to sideline. Look at that. Yeah, that's something you want to see out of a safety. Look at some of this tape right here. This man's outrunning God, he's outrunning everybody. He was outrunning people that were already ahead of him. The Houston Texans have made their pick fairly quickly. The Washington Redskin football team Commanders are up next. USMC Sniper said, I've hated Tom Brady growing up, but I'm so glad the Buccaneers completely embarrassed Kansas City in the Super Bowl after what I've had to endure before the Broncos won Super Bowl 50. Well, how do you think I feel, Sniper? We lost the Super Bowl 38 to Brady. Then we lose Super Bowl 50 to you guys, and then Brady comes to our division. I can't get away from him, dude. The Texans have won 4 games in the last 2 seasons. They won 4 games last season and the season before that. Fun fact, the Panthers have won 5 games the last 2 seasons. So 10 in total. But we won 5 games last season and the year before that. So, similar in a way. Runt says, I don't like Tom Brady. And Runt, that's why we like you. Pretty Eyes said, the only problem is Mahomes gets in his own head. And that's where he fucks up. Possibly. I mean, I don't watch Chiefs games like that, to be real with you. You know, my team's in the NFC, so realistically, I could give a shit less what happens in the AFC. Because if we want to go to the Super Bowl, we got to worry about our own conference. I ain't worried about the AFC. I say that, but we've lost the AFC twice in a Super Bowl, right? Kenyon Green from Texas A&M. They compared him to Laken Tomlinson. Interesting. But yeah, that was already at the top. I just wasn't paying attention until I saw it on the screen. I noticed it updated at the top. I just didn't say anything because you know how I get. I start rambling. Blah, blah, blah. We're not getting nothing done. Exactly, Sniper. I hate Brady. I was so happy when he retired, and I was like, of course. Only 40 days later, you would say, nah, I'm just playing. Like, bro, do you hate your wife? Does Brady hate his wife and kids that much? He's got to hate his kids and his wife. Man went home for a month and 10 days and said, yep, I'm going back to football, honey. Wow. I was not paying attention. I have been trying to keep up with several things all night, so forgive me if I do get quiet at times. I just realized I hadn't responded to any messages I've gotten in about an hour. Wow, Washington hasn't won a playoff game since 2005? Did not know that. I know they've been in the playoffs since 05. They just haven't won a game. So some of these teams go on these long-ass playoff win droughts. Y'all think it's just, all you gotta do is get to the playoffs? No, bro. No, you have to at least win a game in the playoffs to prove that you're not a fluke. To prove that you belong there. I forgot Chase Young tore his ACL week 10. My goodness, it's been rough for Washington, ain't it? Dan Snyder should be selling that team, bro. Congress found evidence that he was lying to the NFL and stealing money. Yet here he is, still the owner of the Washington. Who gives a fuck what their nickname is? Oh, man. Ugh. We're halfway through this. We're about halfway through the first round, and man, kill me. It's just dragging right now. Is it not? Y'all feel like it's dragging? I feel like it's dragging. I'm gonna play this audio for a little bit, and I'm gonna rest my vocal cords for probably 5 minutes. So give me a few.
Values: freshness, quality, variety, and service. I'm proud to carry on his legacy, but from a bigger space. We still freshly roast, season, and dip delicious nuts here in New Jersey and deliver them with the freshest dried fruits, snacks, and sweets to families that love our products all around the country, including mine. We think you'll love nuts.com too, so check us out and enjoy free shipping on your first order.
Inner Circle, presented by Subway, is composed of some of the NFL's most avid fans. Each team handpicked the fans who are here in Las Vegas to represent them, front and center. All right, Chargers are on the clock. They've got 4 minutes, well, less than 4 minutes to go now. We're about to get the Washington Commanders pick. Again, they moved down from 11 to 16, netted themselves a couple of picks from the Saints for that, right? Chargers, then the Eagles' second selection of the night, and then the Saints' second selection of the night. Saints traded up to get Chris Olave, and the Eagles traded up to get Jordan Davis. Washington moving down and netting a third and a fourth for that, right? For, who do you think?
Talking about the Chargers here?
No, the Washington Commanders.
The Washington Commanders. When you look at the
Commanders, they are now.
Hello, Terry McLaurin on the line.
I know he would like somebody. Well, if you look at the wideouts, the wideouts that are left, you've got 2. You've got Treylon Burks and you've got Jahan Dotson. Those are the 2 highest rated wideouts if you want to go in that direction.
Terry McLaurin says one of them, please, because he needs that running mate. Everything is running through him right now. Plus, it helps Carson Wentz if he's going to be your quarterback. If you're trying to make it work in the NFC East, which is now turning into a high-track division team, you got to have some people get downfield.
You surprised Jermaine Johnson's still on the board here?
Absolutely. I thought he would be long gone by now.
Maybe he's going to be gone here. Or it could be a receiver, as requested by Terry McLaurin.
Not requested, demanded.
Demanded. A table pound right there. Okay, here is the commissioner of the NFL with the 16th overall pick. We're halfway through as soon as he says a name.
With the 16th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Jahan Dotson, wide receiver, Penn State.
The Magic Man, Jahan Dotson.
2021 Third Team AP All-American. Jahan Dotson, wide receiver.
Makes a spectacular catch.
Jahan Dotson has the best hands in this draft. Unbelievable. His route running. Here you see he's able to show you that polish at the top of his route, being able to attack that leverage, double moves. We've seen this with a bunch of these wide receivers so far tonight. Or it looks like Deshaun Jackson physically. He's got that same type of a build, and he can get that extra gear when he needs it. The run after catch, he can make you miss, and he can run away from you, showing you his niftiness there. Contested catches, here's where you see the best hands in the draft. The ability to adjust down the field. Outstanding. High point it. And then this is one of the best catches you'll see in this draft class, the one-hander against Shaun Wade in Ohio State. Joel, I know you saw a lot of Jahan Dotson during his career at Penn State.
What I loved about him, DJ, is he had a great feel for space, in particular over the middle. Watch him climb the linebackers and play action, and there again, those hands that you were talking about, climbing the ladder, going up, snatching that football out of midair. An unbelievable catch, and this guy was so productive. Here, another circus-style catch. Just keep in mind, he played for 3 different offensive coordinators over the last 3 years, and he was still so productive. Second in Penn State history with 183 receptions. Half of this guy's touchdowns, by the way, guys, 40-plus yards. He is a dynamo.
So you could see right there the fam cam. Jahan Dotson celebrating. We're going to get the Chargers pick, and then there is a major trade that just happened in this draft. Major.
With the 17th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Zion Johnson, guard, Boston College.
Zion Johnson, how about his career? Started off at Davidson, transfers to Boston College, starts 49 games in college. Played some tackle, could play guard, goes to the Senior Bowl, Charles. He saw him play center.
Well, from what Zilla just said and what they just said on the show, apparently the trades are going down, you know what I'm saying? The trades are going this first round. Zion Johnson, the guard out of Boston College. Boston College, not Boston. I said it like a southerner, I'm sorry. Zion Johnson from Boston College goes pick 17 to the Chargers, who are no longer, haven't been for years in San Diego. They're the LA Chargers. Should have never left San Diego, but that's a different topic for a different day. Tennessee is up next, according to the ticker up top. And then the Saints. And we're gonna go over this trade that happened. USMC Sniper says the Titans just traded A.J. Brown, or whatever his name is. All right, so you know, one of the best players to ever come out of Boston College, Luke Kuechly. I'll always thank Boston College for Luke Kuechly, bro.
Did an outstanding job. I wrote the word wrestle down in my notes as well, Coach.
Wow.
He'll wrestle you at the line of
Look at that.
scrimmage, and he can work up to that second level and cut off linebackers. He's also outstanding when you get him out there in the screen game.
Yeah, look at the film.
He is at the Senior Bowl, being able to locate.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen. It's going to be harder to do that, what you just saw in the NFL, than college, but wow, man.
NFL Network home is and the home of SoFi Stadium. Okay, so the Tennessee Titans have just selected 18th overall. They picked 26th overall, but they held on to that spot. They just traded a third-round pick and A.J. Brown to the Philadelphia Eagles. Wow.
A.J. Brown to the Eagles. The Eagles fans got a receiver. They got A.J. Brown, who's pretty damn good from the Titans. And the Titans get this 18th pick, the 18th overall pick, which they're on the clock now. The pick is in from what the screen says. And the Titans also get the Eagles' third-round pick. Wow. The Eagles are making moves, huh? Wow. A.J. Brown. and Jordan Davis. The Eagles are trying to make some moves, man. The Eagles are trying to do some shit right now.
We did it.
The Titans must have really wanted whoever here is at 18, which is funny because I believe when we did our mock draft on Awkward Silence last weekend, I think I was doing the draft for the Titans possibly. We ended up doing a trade. I don't believe it was the Eagles, but we did have the Titans trading in this draft in our mock last weekend. Yeah, the only thing fresher than that is my ass. Eat fresh, refresh at Subway, baby. Come and eat our ass. I'm at Beachside Hotel. As you can see, the draft is on a commercial break, so I'm just talking over the fucking ads, because fuck these stupid ass ads. When they pay me money to let the audio play, then I will not talk over it. You know what I mean? But until they pay me that moolah, the cheddar, the guap, the bread, the racks, I'm gonna talk over their fucking ads because, yeah. Let's see, Tito said Eagles just getting better, I'm scared. Sniper said Titan, yeah, I already read that one. Tito said, I'm terrified to be honest. I swear if Lloyd or Dean is taken, I'm gonna be hurt. Sniper said I don't hate the Titans, but ever since Ryan Tannehill shit the bed last year, I don't trust the Titans to do something as long as they have Tannehill. I know what you mean. The Titans, I really think Tannehill is only good when he has a running game. When you saw that anytime Derrick Henry had a bad game, I don't think that he really has bad games, but if Derrick Henry didn't, carry, or he's hurt, as you could see last season when he was hurt, it's a lot harder for the Titans to come by a win. They have to rely on Tannehill. And when you get to the playoffs, you saw the results when you have to try to rely on Tannehill.
I remember the day you asked.
Zilla said Hopkins, Brown, and A.J. Green. Kinda interested.
That's just how it is. But of course you didn't listen.
There's so much shit going on, man. And we're only at pick 18. We still have to get to 32. Oh, man. Hey. We got what? 14 picks? And again, it's on the screen. A.J. Brown to the Eagles for the 18th overall pick and the 101st overall pick.
The 3rd overall pick in the draft and the 18th overall pick in this draft. Tennessee, which still selects 26th overall. Ian Rappaport, take it away.
Yeah, the Titans still have the 26th pick after this tonight.
And they got that with A.J. Brown, but that
is
not all. Sources said they just agreed to terms on a massive contract extension.
Right, Sniper? Right? The Titans, you can't trust Tannehill like that, bro. I just can't do it. Titans fans, Titan Anderson, you can tell me all day, bro. I just don't trust it. 8 camel toes, we're over halfway home. We are. We're closer to the end of the first round than the beginning. And again, I'm not doing round 2 and 3 because we don't have a pick. I will probably just do a review after the draft's over at this point because we don't have any really great picks left unless we trade for a 2nd or 3rd round pick. Treylon Burks. The Titans trade A.J. Brown to select Treylon Burks from Arkansas. 6'2", 225 pounds, ran a 4.55.
Is that right? We've got it. We can show you. My comp is A.J. Brown. That's who he is.
And they're comparing him to the guy they just traded. Maybe they think Treylon Burks is a better A.J. Brown. The Eagles were happy to take A.J. Brown, though, so This is an interesting pick for the Tennessee Titans. You wonder how Titans fans feel about this. You traded A.J. Brown. You got 2 picks out of it, but you were basically replaced him with the pick you just traded him for.
Of 70-plus yard touchdown catches as you see a little subtle push there.
Oh yeah, if they can, they're gonna try to get him deep and just let Tannehill try to rip him the ball. I'm assuming, because this is what it looks like he's good at. He's good at you as long as his frame is in front of somebody. Hey, Treylon Burks compared to Debo too.
Well, we've been talking about 2 receivers tonight, A.J. Brown and Debo Samuel. Let's comp him to both
I mean,
because of the physicality.
It's going to be a little bit tougher than some of what you're seeing in the NFL, because those are guys who are professionals and have been doing it for years. You're not just going up against collegiate guys. Here's a look at Debo doing it in the league.
Todd Downing, you're dialing up those types of plays as well, even more so.
Boom! Look at that.
Who didn't run those, and both those guys were baseball players.
Well, I think it's fascinating.
Treylon Burks and A.J. Brown. Burks has got the height, about the same weight. A.J. Brown's faster, but they're essentially almost the same build and everything, bro. Burks is just a little bit taller and a little bit slower. That is it. You give up a little bit of that speed for the height. Pretty much is not a bad trade-off. Sniper said Aaron Rodgers is one of the last quarterbacks I'd trust come playoff time. Ever since the 2020 NFC Championship game, I've woken up. Yeah, I hear you, man. A lot of people are giving up on A-Rod. And I don't mean Alex Rodriguez. Tito says, Burks nice. Pretty eyes, this is really taking forever. Sniper again says, plus the 49ers in the playoffs is Aaron Rodgers' kryptonite. Aaron Rodgers is 0-4 against the Niners. He loses to the Niners all the time in the playoffs. Tito says, A.J. Brown wants the bag. The Eagles might throw him the bag. The Saints are on the clock and the pick is in for New Orleans. They got Chris Olave last time, I believe. So we'll see what the Saints do. As you can see up top, Treylon Burks was the last pick, wide receiver out of Arkansas, after they traded A.J. Brown to the Eagles to get that and a third rounder. 8 Camel Toes telling Pretty Eyes the draft always takes forever, because it does. Some of these teams take their sweet ass time picking. Tito, Titans need wide receivers with wider frames because Tannehill is pretty inaccurate. That's fair enough. Burks' catch radius is pretty crazy. So they just got a version of basically just another version of A.J. Brown, but one that is more beneficial to Tannehill than A.J. Brown. Man.
Every quarterback pro doing all of their homework on this class, and they might have their choice. And what's interesting about that is they will know the most about Kenny Pickett. Coach is right there in the same building. They share a practice facility. They see him all the time. But Kenny Pickett's traits lean more towards what they already have on the roster in terms of Mason
Sniper, you got a problem with Rodgers lying about his vaccination status. Not taking the vaccine's one thing, and it's a personal choice, but to lie about it publicly is a red flag. I can understand that perspective. I can get it. He should have just done what the rest of us that didn't get it do and just shut the fuck up about it, you know? 8 Camel Toes. I would like to get to 1,000 before the season, but I've been stuck at about 930. I think we're at 937 right now. I've been stuck in the 930s for months now. So I'm sure that if I start uploading more regularly, we'll get better numbers out of it. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do some more of those Omegle videos, but I'm gonna try to edit them to get all of the shit that violates YouTube's community guidelines out of it. I can't believe Dennis Allen is the Saints coach, man. Zilla thinks I will get to 1,000 before the season. Oh, Roger Goodell, shut up. And this dog in here needs to shut the fuck up, too.
Trevor Penning, tackle, Northern Iowa.
Well, there's your starting left tackle. Ideal frame. Remind me a little bit of Jake Long, and this dude is nasty.
There he is, Trevor Penning. From the Northern Iowa, Kurt Warner beaming inside the draft hall right now. As the Steelers are on the clock and they have every quarterback available to them.
Sniper said right, and what's funny is ever since the playoffs started, COVID hasn't been talked about. Nah, COVID ain't been talked about since 2022 started because it's a midterm election year, and the Republicans and Democrats want you to think that they're the heroes. Guess what? We told you didn't have to wear a mask no more, guys. Aren't you going to re-elect us? I hope y'all don't re-elect a single motherfucker, because y'all seen the way it's been going. Start changing shit, bro. I don't care what party they are. If they're not doing shit to help us out, get them the fuck out, bro. That's how I feel. They gonna realize they work for the American people and not the other way around.
And right now, you'll find everything your lawn and home needs.
But that's a different topic for a different stream, I'll say. This is the NFL draft stream, so I'm gonna calm down before we get too political over here. Because this is about football tonight. And this is, since I never go live on my channel anymore, I get to say this now, right? Unlike Camel Toes likes to say, he runs a music channel, right? Well, y'all already know. This is a sports channel. Yeah, I was getting tired of hearing the fucking ads trying to talk over me. So my bad. So Penning, Saints get a offensive lineman to help Jameis. Steelers are on the clock. I actually think first quarterback might come off the board now. I know that Mike Tomlin's really high on Malik Willis. I think Malik Willis could go here. The pick is in for the Steelers, and I think it's Malik Willis. He said after Russia invaded, COVID disappeared. And Runt, he's pretty close to 1,000. I'd like to think I am. Camel Toe says, I really hope Pitt takes a quarterback to piss Eric off. Yeah, I think they're going to take Malik Willis right here. Sniper says, bro, it feels so good not being required to wear masks in airports, airplanes, and public transportation. Tito said, why are you yelling? I was probably yelling to talk over the audio. Sniper, fuck mask, the only people, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm trying not to get too onto that right now. Pretty Eyes is laughing. Something funny. Kemelto said, for 2 weeks, every time I see Eric, he's saying, we better not draft a quarterback. What's he want him to draft? A Modelo Especial? Oh, he was talking to Campbell, though. My bad. He just likes to type in all caps, bro. He just likes to type in all caps. Schedule releases Thursday, May 12th, ladies and gentlemen. You want to know what your schedule is looking like? Then, NFL's going to release that on NFL Network, I'm assuming, on that date at 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Wow, first round pick since 2017. That one year they had none. 2020, I think it said they didn't have one last year. They had Devin Bush, and 2020 was 2 years ago. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Terrell Edmonds in 2018. He's been in the league a few years now, huh? It don't even feel like it. They really don't feel like T.J. Watt's been in the league that long. I guess he has, though, because he is the one that hit Cam in his throwing shoulder that set up this fucking goddamn franchise falling apart. He said, Camelto says, I type in caps because I am very super famous, super famous, super famous. He is very super famous. A lot of people know he exists. Sniper said, I heard Christmas Day is going to have a triple header. I've heard shit like that too. He said, okay, Kanye. Okay. Beggars can't be choosers, but this ain't Chipotle. Taco Charlton and Joe Schobert, the Steelers lost this offseason. We're still waiting on this end. I'm sure some people have already fucking seen the pick. But you're about to get my reaction to it. Fuck everybody else's reaction. This is, if you're watching this for my reaction, right? So I want to say this is Malik Willis. Mike Tomlin, I know, likes him. Dwayne Haskins, unfortunately, passed away recently. And I know they're not just rolling with Mitch Trubisky. Ain't no way in hell, bro. Let's see. Should I turn the audio back up? Let's turn the audio back up.
Does Franco approve?
Franco? Tell us what it is, Franco. Goodell? He said, there's Billy. I didn't even see him. Did I miss Billy? Or were you just making jokes? Franco Harris. Franco Harris is impressed with whoever it is. Wow. Kenny Pickett? I did not see that one coming, bro. Kenny Pickett? I know he's from Pittsburgh. He played at Pittsburgh, but I thought they would go Willis. Kenny Pickett is the first quarterback off the board in the 2022 draft. Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky. Those are your quarterbacks, Steelers fans. Wow, Kenny Pickett is a Steeler. The man that everybody swore was going to be a fucking Panther stays in the state of Pittsburgh. I mean, Pennsylvania. He stays in the city of Pittsburgh. Excuse me. In the state of Pennsylvania, in the city of Pittsburgh. And he gets to play professionally in the same city he played collegiately in. First quarterback went at 20. I figured the 20s would be when, if any, quarterbacks would go in the first. And Kenny Pickett, who many consider to be the most pro-ready quarterback. The 20th overall pick. Yeah, time to catch up on the chat now. Let's see. Franco Thick. Camel Toes is loving it because Eric of Steel is going to be mad, a.k.a. the ghost of Ernie Stautner, which why he's obsessed with a dead player, I don't know. Tito says they took baby hands. Yeah, Kenny Pickett, baby hands. Skyzilla with the smiley face. Hey, Camel Toe says Eric loves it. Matt Hasselbeck, huh? That's his comparison. Sniper said, I didn't see that coming either. The Steelers love guys who are familiar with the city of Pittsburgh. It looks that way. It seems like tonight, so far in the draft, if there's been a good talent that's a local guy, most of the teams have drafted the local guy. The Panthers drafted Ike Ekwonu, who played for NC State, and They interviewed him after we picked him, and this man's like, I grew up a Panthers fan. I'm so happy to play for the Panthers. These guys are staying either collegiately in the same area or where they grew up at. And, I mean, it's good for the players. I mean, you play where you're comfortable at, and you're more likely to play better, if you ask me. Tito says, Pickett is definitely better than Willis to me anyways. Pretty Eye said, I can imagine their reactions. Don't ask Mel Kiper, though. Mel Kiper thought Clausen was going to be a good quarterback, so I don't trust shit Mel Kiper says. Wow.
Meanwhile, the Patriots just traded down. The Chiefs just traded up from 29th to choose the 21st, and their selection's already made while the Packers first.
Okay, so the Chiefs just traded the 21st pick to the Patriots, who have made their pick. So, Pretty Eyes, here you go. The Chiefs' pick is in. They just traded with the Patriots for the 21st overall pick. Kansas City clearly thought whoever they're about to pick here was going to come off the board before 29. So we'll see who they moved up 8 spots to get, and what did they give up to move up 8 spots. Yeah, I said I think that's the best pick I've seen so far. Hey, Camel Toes, I agree. I think that's probably one of the best things about him, other than he seems to be, like, fundamentally a very solid offensive lineman. I think he'll play his heart out for us. He grew up a Panthers fan. He grew up, I mean, he went to NC State. He's used to North Carolina, bro. I think he'll play his heart out for the Panthers. And we've been needing to fix the offensive line, and with the free agents we got this offseason and that pick right there, our offensive line's already 100 times better than it was in 2021, if you ask me. Already upgraded majorly compared to what our starting line fucking rotated through all year last year. First quarterback drafted in the last 5 drafts. Trevor Lawrence first, Joe Burrow first, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, and then 2022, Kenny Pickett 20th. It's the latest a quarterback has been drafted in the last 5 years at least. The Chiefs were 29th in sacks? Pretty Eyes, y'all better be drafting a fucking edge rusher or something. If y'all bottom of the league in sacks, you need to be getting after the quarterback. Pretty Eye says, don't fuck this up, and 8 Camel Toe says facts, yeah. Ike Ekwonu on the offensive line. He's happy to play for his hometown Carolina Panthers. I'm happy about it. I don't feel like we reached. The offensive line's been horrible for the last few seasons, so I'm happy with that pick, man. And if we're bad, the quarterback options are a lot better next draft. If it comes down to that, I hope it doesn't, but if it does, we got better options next year, so. Wow, a corner. McDuffie. Well, you could get coverage sacks. If they build that secondary up decent enough, they could start getting coverage sacks, which would help out that the fact that they were 29th in sacks last year. Because you can either, if that's their strength as their secondary, you work off that, you get some coverage sacks, because if they can cover long enough that their guys just fucking finally get to the quarterback, that's one way to do it. The other way to do it, what most teams do, you just build off pass rushers and work your way back from the front seven. Yeah. Trent McDuffie is a Kansas City Chief. The Chiefs clearly thought McDuffie was going to go off the board before pick 29, so they jumped up. They got their guy. This shit's moving so fast and furious now that it hasn't even updated. It just now updated for the Chiefs. We were still looking at Kenny Pickett. Trent McDuffie, the 21st overall pick after the Patriots traded with the Chiefs. Now we got the Packers and the Ravens, and my God, has it felt like the Ravens have picked 100 times. Excuse me. Acid reflux just fucking hit me while I was talking. But it feels like the Ravens have picked 100 times tonight, dude. It really does. Tito says, Trent's nice, he can play slot safety, and his IQ is crazy. He's always near the ball, and he's like Honey Badger 2.0. Pretty Eyes is upset because... Or, no, you're saying that you picked Trent McDuffie because the receiver you wanted, the Lions selected. Hey, Camoto said, corners used to be a dime a dozen. The last few years, they've been hard to come by. Good ones anyway. Yeah. When it comes to, like, solid to elite corners, yeah, they're hard to come by. You can get a lot of average corners these days. And you still get plenty of below average, because I see people get burned every season in the NFL, and I'm thinking, how did this guy make the team? Matt LaFleur, 39-10 as the Packers head coach. Most wins in the first 3 seasons in, I think, Packers history, that might have said. The Packers are 7-9 in the playoffs since their last Super Bowl win, which was Aaron Rodgers' only Super Bowl win. Aaron Rodgers was the MVP back-to-back the last 2 seasons. They traded Devontae Adams this offseason to the Raiders for draft picks. The Packers pick is in. What is it gonna be? What do the Packers do right here? What are they gonna do? I don't know why Trent McDuffie's picture never showed up on this. There it goes. Oh, the Packers selected Quay Walker, the linebacker out of Georgia, with the 22nd pick. If you want to hear it, they're about to announce it here, so I'll shut up when they show up at the podium. I'll let you hear it.
Here's the commissioner with the once upon a time Raiders, now Packers pick.
With the 22nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Quay Walker, linebacker, Georgia.
And there you go. Quay Walker.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, I know he wants a
on and off ball, can cover tight ends. He's got range. Let's see, downhill. Look at that. He was looking at the running back the whole way right there. You got to be able to read the backfield as a linebacker at the next level. You can see that he's locked onto him the whole way. It's like he's fucking playing Madden and it's telling him who to cover. He sees it. He don't need that shit. Look at this. He's always aware of, at least from these clips, it looks like he's always aware of where the ball's at and who has it. Looks like a pretty good pickup for the Packers right there. My God, the trades are going off tonight. The Bills, Cowboys, Bills, and Titans. So, what does Buffalo do here? Man, tonight has been absolutely crazy. I believe the Vikings traded with the Bills, and the Vikings are now on the clock. I think it's Vikings, Cowboys, Bills.
But I doubt that any of us will look back in our lives and think, I wish I bought an even thinner
Man.
TV.
I don't know, it just switched it up. Maybe the Bills traded for the Vikings? Am I reading this right? Anyways. Sniper said the one and only Super Bowl Aaron Rodgers has gotten to was when Peyton Manning was playing for the Colts. Obama was president. The original Black Ops came out. Damn, it's been that long, bro. Yeah, they haven't won in a decade now, bro. Hey, Camel Toes, no joke. Yesterday I saw Nuzzy ask, who's that guy at the draft that everyone boos? He really don't know shit about football, man. I think some of them just try to fit in with the community or something, bro. I don't... You know, you can tell the ones of us that have watched this shit for years, bro. We know what to expect. Zilla said he did. Pretty eyes. What are you angry about, Tito? Him and Deem got that ass whoop quality. I swear if we take a wide receiver...
Why don't you do cool spins?
People need to read it.
I can't read it.
It's because you're like 4.
I don't think y'all take a wide receiver. I don't.
Kayvon, this opportunity you have, man, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. Football's an incredible game, but it's an even better platform. In what ways are we paying it forward? A lot of people make it, but then they forget where they came from. But not you. You're looking out for people, so I'll look out for you. If you need anything this season, I got you. See you at the draft.
Alright.
Make every birthday special.
Make every birthday shut the fuck up. How about that? How about that? But don't go to that website. Don't go to that website. Look at that person dancing while they cut the grass. They gonna fuck themselves up. They gonna fuck the grass up. They gonna fuck the lawnmower blades up.
Fingerhut credit accounts are issued by WebBank, member FDIC.
Fingerhut. Fuck a Fingerhut. What the fuck you want? A finger in your butt? Yeah, look at this watch. Nobody wears watches like that no more unless they're rich. Everybody be wearing motherfucking digital watches these days. Are you fucking crazy? Motherfucker. What's wrong with you? I ain't wearing a regular watch unless it's got diamonds and shit in it. Put the Apple Watch on. That shit tell me what my heartbeat is. That shit can't tell me nothing but the time. Look at that shit.
Here's a peek inside the green room built by Lowe's, where invited prospects are still waiting patiently.
Exactly. 8 camel toes, right? Cutting grass without a ball bat? You fucking amateur. You don't even have a machete to just whack the weeds and shit with, you know? George Pickens knowing Jerry, he might. The picks in for the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills picked up O.J. Howard, the former tight end that was highly touted when he came out in the draft. They added Daquan Jones, the former Panther, who didn't really do shit for the Panthers. Jamison Crowder. They lost Cole Beasley, and obviously Mitch Trubisky's with the Steelers now. This is what the trade was, okay? The Bills and the Ravens. The Bills have the current pick, and in exchange, the Ravens get the 25th overall pick and the 130th overall pick, which is a 4th rounder. So, the Bills really wanted whoever this is. Usually when they trade, the pick comes in pretty fast, and then it's just a bunch of random shots and them talking and blah blah blah. The Cowboys are now on the clock. Rich Eisen says Buffalo's pick should be coming to Goodell any second now. Pretty Eyes said, okay, we traded 2 picks for 21st, but still irritates me. NorCal says, Jimmy going to Carolina, Panthers still going to be trash no matter who they pick. We've already drafted, buddy. And I don't want Jimmy G and I don't want Baker Mayfield. I'd rather suck one more year with Sam Darnold. And, just, if we saw it, fucking the draft class next year at quarterback is a lot better. If you look up top, the Bills, you can see who they picked now that the Cowboys are on the clock. The Bills picked Elam from Florida. That's a good pick for Buffalo, honestly. That is a good pick for Buffalo. Hey, Camel Toes told NorCal, you've bought more Panthers ticket than he has. NorCal says you're getting Jimmy. You can keep Jimmy. Elam from Florida. Kaiir Elam.
Here to start the season, coming off of the ACL. But this is a height, weight,
Ooh.
speed corner from Florida. Didn't get a chance to play the football
Press
as much
man.
this year as he had previously.
Look at that.
He can get up in you at the line of scrimmage as
Okay.
a physical press corner. Understands how to attack the ball once it's up in the air, find it, play it, knock it away.
Yep.
Again, didn't get the interception production that you would like later in his career,
Okay.
but he can play the football. Here he is with that speed and physicality across the field.
It's not going to be as easy to wrap up as weekly as it looked like that last one before this one was in the NFL. But if you wrap up like that in the league, that's what you want to see right there. Look at this man's helmet. Jerry Jones. I'm about to fuck up the whole Cowboys fan base with this one, baby. Wait until I pick somebody they don't even want. That's what that man's saying right now. NorCal said Jimmy's good, though. Y'all gonna be a winning team with him. Jimmy's turnover prone, man. NorCal said, hey, Camel Toes, maybe I'll send you to the game against the Niners so you can meet A-Ball. Camel Toe says, do it. Ha ha ha, NorCal. NorCal said, where are all the live streams from the draft? I know, right? I thought they was at the draft, bro. I ain't seen or really heard shit. I know Mets is actually out there, but I don't think any of them... I think they're enjoying the experience and not streaming it. I don't know. What? 8 Camel Toes, what did I say? I forgot.
I think that's ideal for them. They want to use his abilities on the second level as well. So an edge rusher does make sense there. But you're right, DJ. Different ways they can go. What do you think, Coach?
You've got edge rushers, you've got interior defensive linemen, and you've got a couple of really good linebackers you want to see here at the draft with us.
Yeah, Nakobe Dean still sitting out there. Devin Lloyd still sitting out there.
And just think, guys, throughout this process, we did say things would be turned upside down. Guys that we thought would go earlier ahead of their teammates have gone behind their teammates or their running mates in terms of this draft. I mean, just take a look at how it's gone. Quay Walker, the pro people do, but most people outside thought Nakobe Dean all the way, and here's Quay Walker gone.
As we're waiting for the Cowboys, it looks like Jerry might be getting on the phone right now. Steven's going to put a prospect on the line with the head cheese right there. Do you think we've already gotten our verdict on what the league feels about the quarterback class? Do you think we've got that verdict?
Absolutely.
Daniel?
Yeah, absolutely. We hit sideways stairs when I said that the Pittsburgh Steelers would have their choice of any of these quarterbacks at 20, and that's what happened. I still think we're going to get one more.
Oh, man.
Get out of the first round. Perhaps someone trades with Minnesota again at 32, because that's typically what we're going to get in the second. Typically. Kurt Warner?
Let's see.
I like DJ talking about the interior.
Let us see.
I love the idea of Jermaine Johnson or a pass rusher to go with Micah Parsons. We know how dynamic he was as a pass rusher. Put him at the defensive end. But I thought where he was at his best is when you
Oh, yeah, the Jerry impression. Yeah, right. Tito says he wonders if the Cowboys are going to take Booth right here. NorCal just talking to 8 Camel Toes. Tito says, yeah, you're right, but we gave teams 25 years to catch up. NorCal says, I like the setup, CPG. You have the best one from the people I see live. Hey, man, you know, I just do shit my way, always have. I like to try to include the audience. I like to think about, like, what y'all would want to see. Like, if I was watching it, because I watch some of the other people's streams, and I'm like, oh, you could have done this, that. You could have got away with some more than you really tried to. Like, I've been streaming. You can watch this whole stream back, bro. I have literally been streaming the whole draft. I haven't played the audio the whole time, but I think I have figured out the way to get away with streaming this shit. Because as you're seeing, you're getting to watch the draft with me. And my camera's not on anymore, but you're getting my reactions out of this. I want to do this every year, and I've just never gotten around to it. It says that the pick is in for the Dallas Cowboys. 24th overall pick. Elam's off the board. He just went 23rd to the Buffalo Bills. Pretty good pickup for the Bills, who had a hell of a shootout in the playoffs against the Kansas City Chiefs, who only won because they got the ball the only time in the playoffs. Look, I was over here bragging. About that shit. I shouldn't have said nothing. Hold on, I got you. I'm gonna try to fix it, but I shouldn't have said nothing. Should not have said shit. Every time I brag about it, bro, it fucks up. That's why I haven't said shit. Okay, so let me try to fix this again. Oh yeah, Camel Toes. It's literally, I'm just showing you the screen on my computer as it is, but I'm putting the software I'm using to stream. You can put filters on videos, fucking a tab. Like if you open a new tab, you can put a filter on it. You can make the shit look transparent as if it's a green screen, which is what I've been doing. I mean, sometimes you can't really make out the colors or it's kind of hard to see, but I get by with it because I've been up for hours and the NFL and ESPN ain't said shit, bro. But yeah. Yeah, NorCal, hell yeah. I was just trying it to see if it worked, and the longer I watched it, the more I was like, I think I'm gonna get away with it. It helps that I'm talking over the audio sometimes, so the ESPN doesn't try to claim it. But yeah, Camel Toe said someone's Alexa overheard you. More like the fucking FBI overheard me, right? I'm probably gonna have to. What the fuck? Yeah, this, I'm just hoping this works. Did it update on the top for you? Who the fuck did they take? They took Smith from Tulsa? Is that what that says? Damn. I wonder how Tito feels about that one. Good way to stream the games this season. NorCal, we can try it during the season for sure. Actually, you know what? I would say we could test it with the USFL games, but I don't know if the USFL is as strict with copyright as the NFL is. So we'll just have to wait and see till the NFL season starts to see if we can get by with it or not.
What a journey for Tyler Smith to the NFL. Congratulations to him on becoming a Dallas Cowboy and a National Football Leaguer. When we come back, the Ravens are on the clock.
Now you got this ugly ass on air fucking thing that I refuse to click on because it might give my computer some fucking virus.
Verizon Business Internet is going ultra with 5G ultra wideband. So
God
Izzy's
damn.
Interior Design Shop gets the wireless power it needs.
Pro tip, this thing.
With simple self-setup and a 10-year price
It's loud
guarantee.
as a
I couldn't have
motherfucker,
designed it
bro.
better myself.
Verizon is going ultra, so your business can get
Way too fucking loud. Way too fucking loud. Way too fucking loud. Okay, so I missed it trying to fix this. But as you see at the top of the screen on the draft ticker, Tyler Smith, the offensive tackle out of Tulsa. Not Ulsa. I don't know what I'm reading. But the offensive lineman from Tulsa, Tyler Smith, goes 24th overall to the Dallas Cowboys. It's the Eat Fresh Refresh. Now, when you come to Subway, make sure you eat that roast beef pussy. That good-ass roast beef pussy. Put some motherfucking cheese on that shit. Let it get moldy. Now she got vaginitis. God damn it, there's 15% off all bitches with yeast.
Advertising is running the 40 to benefit St. Jude. Let's do this. And once again, he's bringing along a few friends. Thanks to everybody for helping out. Hopefully everybody.
Okay, let me see the chat.
Don't miss Rich's run.
Pretty said, guess what, Camel? NorCal said try it with MLB or NBA. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe we'll do a Brave stream, or we'll do an NBA playoff stream or something, and I'll test it out. Because, hey, that might be the thing. We'll get all kind of people over here to watch games with us and shit. Like, if you can't watch it and you don't really know how to, I could be like, hey, we might start having shit. I'll be like, hey, y'all donate to Cash App or something, and I'll show you a game this week or something. You know, first come, first serve.
using every muscle.
What are you talking about, Pretty Us? CPG was that you was what me?
This is my cause.
The video? Oh, the Subway commercial? Probably. If that's what you're talking about, I was making fun of the Subway commercial, yeah. Find your adventure. Go outside. Fucking get off the internet. Put fucking getting off the internet in a bottle. Rub it on your body. Look at all these fucking ingredients. Every man jacks off naturally outdoors. That's not what that ad said at all. The Ravens finished last in their division for the first time since 2007 in 2021. Lamar Jackson missed the last 4 games with an ankle. He also came back in that one game. Was that last season? Where he was taking a shit and then came back out there. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Motherfucker comes out the tunnel when it literally looked like the Ravens were gonna fucking fuck that drive up and lose. Oh, suddenly here comes Lamar to the rescue. Motherfucker wasn't hurt, he was taking a shit in the locker room. NorCal, yeah, that would be dope to be on panel and talk shit and watch together. I haven't mastered the StreamYard on top of this yet. I'm going to look into it a little bit after the stream's over tonight and see if I can figure it out. But if I can figure out StreamYard on top of this, we'll have one of the best setups going around here. Especially if we can get by with showing shit like this.
Oh, yeah, it's a party out here by the fountains. Party going on in Las Vegas.
Actually, I could probably help it even more. I think I can flip the image of the video. Where I mean, obviously everything, all the writing would be backwards. But it would help. It would help the YouTube's algorithm or bots or whatever. It would help it not pick up on what we're doing, if you know what I mean. Pretty Eyes said impressions kill me. Runt's laughing. Pretty Eyes is laughing. Shout out to y'all. Scottzilla said that was funny. Lamar, yeah. Motherfucker wasn't hurt, he was taking a shit. Imagine taking a shit in the middle of a game, though, bro. The Ravens been killing this fucking clock, bro. The Ravens been eating the whole fucking clock up. By the way, for the people that are not big football fans that are watching, if you didn't know, if the pick's in, but I'm just saying, if you did know, if the clock expires and they don't make a pick, they lose that pick. Like, they have to forfeit their opportunity to pick a player, and it just would move on to the next team in line. But the Ravens finally made a player, or picked a player, sorry. The 25th pick. The first round's almost over, ladies and gentlemen. You got a few more picks here with me as we watch together. What the fuck was that? Anyways, hurry the fuck up, Baltimore. Damn, bro. Look at the Baltimore fans, bro. This man. Mark Andrews had the third most receiving yards by a tight end in a season in NFL history last year. That's crazy. Didn't even know that. The Ravens were giving up the most yards per game defensively last season. Lamar Jackson had a 70 pass rating against the blitz, and he faced an NFL high of, what did it say, 38? Well, the Titans are on the clock, and Roger Goodell's about to tell us who the Ravens picked. 8 Camelto said you'd have to go in the tent. Yeah, if he was really hurt, he would have went to the tent, right? This motherfucker came back out of the tunnel during that game. He was definitely taking a shit, dude. Wow, Linderbaum goes to the Ravens, the center. If you didn't know, the Ravens center from last season, who started almost every game for them, Bradley Bozeman, signed with the Panthers in free agency this offseason. So the Ravens replace Bradley Bozeman with Tyler Linderbaum, who is that's a pretty good pick to be in the mid-20s of the first round. That's a good pick for the Ravens right there. for the value. Tyler Linderbaum at center. You replace Bradley Bozeman, who you lost to the Panthers. It's not a bad pick for the Ravens.
Yeah, I think he's the best center in this draft.
I think most of the teams have made very smart draft picks on night one so far. The teams are making smart, like, you know, a lot of drafts, we'll see teams and we'll be like, what the fuck are they doing this for? Like, why did they do all that to pick this guy? But this draft feels like teams are playing it a lot more safe because there's not as many, like just standout elite players. So I think teams are just playing it smart. They're picking the guys who have proven that they have what it takes to succeed at the next level. And they're picking guys that either fit their needs or what they do the best. I mean, I don't think there have been many really bad picks tonight. I mean, like the Giants picking Danny. Oh, when the Giants picked Daniel Jones, that was a stupid-ass pick, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Daniel Jones, bro? He played for Duke. And Duke was trash. But, damn, look at Tyler Linderbaum wrestling. If the NFL don't work out, Vince McMahon will probably give this motherfucker a call. Look at him. He likes to lay down on men and shit, and then get up and fucking... We got another fucking trade, ladies and gentlemen. My God, night one has been full of trades. Nothing's been like real... The biggest blockbuster of the night was A.J. Brown getting traded to the Eagles. I mean, if that's the craziest thing that happened all night, you've had a pretty tame first round. And the first round's usually not this tame. The Jets missed the playoffs for the 11th straight season in 2021. The Jets and the Titans traded. So the Ravens made their pick. It hasn't updated on top. I will try to get it to refresh for you. Tyler Linderbaum, Iowa was the pick. It's updated up top now. The Jets and the Titans traded. The Titans traded their 26th pick. They had another pick, but the Jets wanted back in. The Jets already have one of the, I believe, a second or third rounder from us when we traded for Sam Darnold. The Jets had 7 interceptions last season, the fewest by the Jets since 2014. That's crazy, bro. And minus 13 turnover differential, tied for 29th. That means you are turning the ball over way more than you are getting turnovers, and that is not good. Zach Wilson was a 59.8 passer rating under pressure. Wow. There's no way that was lower than Sam Darnold, bro. That said the lowest in the NFL. There's no way Sam Darnold had a better passer rating under pressure. 8 camel toes. I've never seen so many trades in a first round. Bro, I'm saying it's been a crazy first round for trades. He said, we literally picked a fucking bum. Listen, man, y'all's offensive line was good, but is aging, and you've already replaced several of the guys. It's not necessarily a bad pick. You don't want to reach in this draft because there's not like... You got to consider the value of the pick and all that, man. He says, dude, he's terrible. Camel Toes said, no one gonna fight a Jets fan in Vegas. They all feel too bad for him. Huh? You're probably right. You're probably right. Charles Davis, shut the fuck up. This ain't Madden. Shut the fuck up, Charles Davis. He's the most penalized lineman in college or just on his team? And he says the Cowboys are the... Are you saying the Cowboys are the worst with penalties? I'm assuming. The pick is in for the Jets. As you see at the top, Jermaine Johnson, the edge rusher from Florida State. The Jets trying to give Zach Wilson and the crew some help.
The 26th pick to the New York Jets. With
the 26th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Jermaine Johnson, linebacker, Florida State.
Wow. I think your Jets might be cooking with gas.
Florida State, Jermaine Johnson to the Jets.
Look, I did not think there was a chance in a million years that they would come away with 3 top 9 players, at least as I see them in this draft class. I didn't see that happen.
Yeah, the Jets might have finessed everybody, bro. They're trying to build a team. They got a good head coach now. They just got to figure it out. They picked up some pretty good young guys. He says, "I don't give a fuck. I'm out. Peace." I don't know, bro. Hey, Camelto says, "Who dat? Weekend." Wow. Well, the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock. They had the first overall pick about fucking 3 hours ago, it feels like, I think. Yeah. 3 hours ago, the Jaguars were on the clock, and they are now, 3 hours later. You got the Jaguars and the Packers up next, assuming another trade doesn't happen here. But the Jets really wanted to make some noise in this draft. There you go, Jermaine Johnson, the New York Jet. The Neil Hunter is who they compare him to. By the way, there's this guy I watch play Madden. He said, "Ain't that the weekend?" I don't fucking know, bro. I forgot what I was gonna say. Wow, bro. I'm trying to. You're not even showing us game footage, bro. I mean, it's easier to look better in that situation. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. What that guy said. The Jets have Sauce Gardner, Jermaine Johnson, and they got Wilson on the offensive side. They got Sauce and Jermaine, bro. The Jets building that defense. Robert Saleh putting it together for the Jets, huh? Jets might have a killer defense in the near future. Hey, Camel Toes, this is the only night that these players like Roger Goodell. You got that right. You got that right, motherfucker. You goddamn right. Wow.
Thanks, Melissa. So the Jaguars just hopped in to choose 27th overall. They gave up the first pick to tomorrow night's proceedings to Tampa for the right to choose right now. The Packers, Patriots.
So the Jaguars traded up to this. That's why they're picking, and the pick is in. Apparently, they traded with the Buccaneers, and the Buccaneers get to kick off tomorrow night. Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, and Jermaine Johnson. If you're a Jets fan, you got to feel pretty good about that. And that's only the first round. You got to feel pretty good if you're a Jets fan.
Verizon is going ultra with 5G ultra wideband in many more cities. You get up to 10 times.
The Jaguars are the fourth franchise to secure first overall pick in consecutive years in the common draft era since '67.
Saving you over $350 a year.
Doug Peterson got named the head coach of the Jaguars on February the 3rd. They've had 10 or more losses in 10 of the last 11 seasons. Wow. Trevor Lawrence He averaged 214 yards a game. He had 12 touchdowns, 17 picks as a rookie. Travis Etienne, he missed last season as a rookie. Him coming back will help out Trevor Lawrence. They were college teammates. A minus 204 point differential, worst in franchise history for the Jaguars. A minus 20 turnover differential, which was worst in the league. The Jaguars turned the ball over more than they took the ball away. They were the worst in the league at that. So that's insane, bro. That is insane. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you to stop playing your fucking audio for a little bit so we don't get fucked over. And so I don't have to feel like I have to talk every fucking couple seconds. Let's see. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let's see. Yeah, look at the food on the screen, motherfucker. Eat it. Eat it now. I don't even know what it said, but okay, so Hey Camel Toe says, I really do feel bad for Jags fans. We're ringless, but at least we've had a couple of great years. Facts. Pretty Eyes says, did Lloyd get picked? I can't remember. Tito says, nah. Look at Michael Irvin. You off that coke again, ain't you? Shit. Jaguars pick is in. They traded up for somebody. Who was it? We will find out here in a few seconds, I'm sure.
Are now picking. They coughed up the first pick of tomorrow night's proceedings, the 33rd overall pick, a 4th and a 6th, to come back into the first round and take this player to go along with the first pick in the draft, Javon Walker.
Tito says, I'm hoping Dallas moves up to grab Linderbaum or something.
27th pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Didn't Linderbaum already get picked?
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Devin Lloyd, linebacker.
Devin Lloyd from Utah. A Jaguar.
Best available player. Again, he's my 13th player, so to get him all the way down here, I see why they wanted to trade back in to add him to Trayvon Walker. That's
Trayvon Walker and Devin Lloyd for the Jaguars.
Defense added with Josh Allen, Charles.
Miles Jack no longer there. Devin Lloyd gets his opportunity to tackle. Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor.
These guys get to go play with Trevor Lawrence.
Tell them what they've won, Don Bardo. Yeah, I think you tackle him. You've seen him, Coach. Yeah, I've got the words just complete linebacker. Can blitz inside, can blitz outside, can cover.
5 picks left. Packers and Patriots are up next. Camel Toes said Devin Lloyd was like, God damn it, I got picked by the Jaguars.
Very, very well over the years, putting guys into the league. Compete against them every year now. What is it that you see?
Jags got a couple of good defensive players in the first round, though.
Does a great job recruiting, does a great job developing the talent. We've said over the years that, you know, when you play Utah, we want to be like playing us two big physical teams that get after it.
Oh, he's putting the hat on. They got a little thing for this now, huh?
He's going to Duval County to join the Jacksonville Jaguars. They get Travon Walker first overall up front, and then they move back in.
Man.
To the first round, trading the first overall.
Look at that. Oh, my God. He just picked up Roger Goodell like he was a woman. That's the only time he'll ever like Roger Goodell. You got to flip it, boy. There you go, Devin Lloyd. Now a Jacksonville Jaguar with Trayvon Walker. Versatile, explosive. Compare him to Fred Warner. If you're a football fan, you remember Fred Warner. It's not a bad comparison to have.
We talk about stopping power. That's what we reference. He gets his pads on you, you go down. As a Sam linebacker, he can play in space. He's very comfortable out there. He's got outstanding instincts. Here's his ability to chase on the backside. This guy's
the Jaguars are trying to beef that defense up.
He's done this a bunch. Jump in lanes, use those long arms, and show you the athleticism. How about that one?
Look at that.
And sorry, coach, again. I apologize for this.
Boom. Looking at the eyes of the quarterback, throwing his hands up. You want to see that.
To be fair, there are probably about 10 plays that you could have put from our game.
Man, look at the way he did that. Pretty Eyes is happy for him. Woo.
Remember the Danny Shelton lift? Very similar.
Pretty Eyes says they lost two great players to gun violence. Glad to see him get drafted. Shout out to Devin Lloyd from Utah. He's a Jacksonville Jaguar.
And Devin Lloyd said, is that your mom right down there?
That's my auntie.
Oh, that's so great. He's waving to people in the crowd. You said you were born to play football. And you're obviously fired up with what we just saw with the commissioner. So what about the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I'm just ready to go and turn up, you know, win a Super Bowl. Man, this is just humbling. I'm blessed to be here. I don't know what to say, man. Duval, man. Let's turn up, man.
I'll tell you what they are getting. They are getting a true leader. We just saw an incredible piece that Steve Smith Sr. did on you and everything that you overcame when you stepped up with two of your teams.
Shout out to Steve Smith, by the way. Best receiver in Panthers history. You can see Steve Smith on the screen, by the way.
I'm just glad I could be up here representing 22. I don't know what to say.
You said it all. Congratulations.
Wait, let me get one.
Okay, yeah.
That man's already, he's already to be a Jaguar, huh? He already knows what they be saying down there. Camel toes. Yeah, compare him to Joel Klatt here, who is very, very visible. And that's with the filter on this shit. That means he's white as fuck.
Defensive Player of the Year and the Pac-12 title. He delivered because he's an emotional leader, guys.
The Walter Payton Man of the Year award presented by Nationwide is the NFL's highest honor, and this year's recipient
Man.
Andrew Whitworth.
You can tell I'm getting burnt out, bro. I did not realize how long this was going to be. Let's get it on.
You can apply those three things to any charity or cause you have a passion for. You can invest your time, you can invest your finances,
Ooh.
or you can invest your voice. Doesn't matter which. We just have to keep investing in each other. Let your heart lead you all the way.
Please welcome last year's winner of the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, Andrew Whitworth.
Here comes Andrew Whitworth, who won the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award last season.
The 32 men drafted tonight will go on to do great things on the field, but they'll also make tremendous impacts in their communities. Nobody exemplified that more than Walter Payton. named in his honor the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, is the most prestigious award a player can receive. Tonight, we are proud to have Andrew Whitworth.
Camel Toe says Jeff Lepard in 20 years. Fucking Pretty Eyes says Kelsey thought he was gonna announce Williams. Nope, no cigar.
Thank you all. Whose house? That's what I'm talking about. I am very humbled and grateful to stand before you as the 2021 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year. I would love to thank the NFL, the Payton family, and Nationwide for everything they do to support players as we try to make positive impacts in our communities.
Yeah.
When I look back over my time in the NFL and my career over 16 years and a Super Bowl champion, one of the most rewarding things about it was the platform I was able to build.
And this man beat the team he played most of his career for to win the Super Bowl. That's crazy, bro. He played for the Bengals for so long and then played for the Rams when they beat them in the Super Bowl just several months ago.
And the prospects of this NFL draft, take advantage of that opportunity.
Camel Toe says, I'd rather win the Walter Payton Man of the Year than a Super Bowl MVP. Not kidding. Like you personally? Is that what you're saying? You'd personally rather win Man of the Year than Super Bowl MVP? Thomas Davis was a Carolina Panther when he won Walter Payton Man of the Year.
With the 28th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Devontae Wyatt, defensive tackle, Georgia.
Devontae Wyatt, defensive tackle from Georgia. Devontae Wyatt. The Wyatt family. 29th overall pick. The New England Patriots are on the clock. Then you got the Chiefs. Only a few more picks left here on night one. Wyatt, a Green Bay Packer. The Wyatt family goes to Green Bay. Man, look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, they got two for the price of the one on that pro day. Nicely done by the Green
Boom.
Bay Packers. This is an interior disruptor. In the NFL, you've got to be able to stop the outside zone with penetration up front, and you've got to be able to rush the passer. And this is a player in Devontae Wyatt who's going to be able to do both of those things. What a loaded group they had down there in Athens.
Look at that.
Wow.
Green Bay fans should just trust
Green Bay got Quay Walker and Devontae Wyatt. The Eagles get Jordan Davis, and man, that was a killer pick.
They find them outside of round one. They're going to do it again. Okay.
Wow.
2018, where they picked 3.
A night of Commissioner Hugs.
Everybody's hugging Goodell tonight. This is the weirdest draft of all time, bro.
It's like a clean and jerk, right? Lift from
Camel Toe says, yeah, it shows that you're doing shit off the field. Respect. Yeah, I fuck with that logic. I figured that's where you were going with that. Pretty yes, you are next. As soon as the Patriots pick gets announced. Actually, their pick is in. I believe you're on the clock. Pretty They're just waiting to announce the Patriots pick after the commercial break. And with that, I do not want to listen to these ads. I'm just going to talk over them. Shut your ass up. Look at this. Look at this motherfucking ad. The Patriots are on the clock. As you can see at the top, we're waiting on the Patriots, the Chiefs, should be on the clock. The Patriots pick is in. We're just waiting for it to be announced. And then you have the Cincinnati Bengals, who came so close in the Super Bowl and just came up short. And if you ask me personally, I thought that was a very entertaining Super Bowl. I thought it was a good football game. I don't know what more you could ask for, and people were still upset about it. You can't please any of these fuckers. They're always mad about something. Oh, this was rigged. Shut the fuck up and enjoy football. Stop watching it if you really just fucking, it makes you that miserable, bro. Anyways. Oh yeah, pretty ass. Commercials it feels like we've watched that more than the draft. But that's why I say during football season, I say you're watching commercials with brief interruptions of football. Because that's what it always feels like. NFL Total Access. Why watch NFL Total Access when you can watch the TTC? Look at this. Women. Football. Women. Football. Women. Earning it. The NFL's forward progress. Here's some shit that, Alex Smith, remember? He was a quarterback. He had a fucking Joe Theismann-like injury. Yeah, look at this picture of his legs. Now look at him standing. Now look at him going down a flight of stairs. Now watch him play ping pong. Now watch him throw and catch a football. Oh, look at him. Oh, now he's on the couch. My God, there's nothing like him. Feel the balls. Movado, here we go with this shit-ass watch again. I'm not doing this one again. Fuck that. Anyways. Hey, Camelto says, didn't Greg Olson win it for his help with the children's hospitals? I believe Greg Olson was a runner-up. I don't think he won it. I think Thomas Davis is the only Panther that won Man of the Year. Because that shit was emotional when Thomas Davis won it, man. Greg Olson should have won it, if you ask me. I really think he should have. I don't think he did, but he was definitely at least runner-up. Like, he came in second place, at least. Patriots have reached the playoffs in 18 of 22 seasons under Belichick. That is an insane stat in itself, bro. Mac Jones, 223.6 pass yards per game. More touchdowns than picks. That's what you want to see. Damian Harris had 15 rushing touchdowns, which was tied for second in the league last year. Patriots traded Shaq Mason to the Bucks in exchange for a 5th round pick this year. Interesting. Shaq Mason's only worth a 5th round pick at this point in his career. Christian Barmore, most among rookie defensive linemen last year for the Patriots with the pressures. As you can see at the top, it did just update. And the Patriots took Cole Strange, the guard from Tennessee. I should be letting you listen to it instead of just running my fucking mouth. So, as soon as I can get it to cooperate, I will.
The Patriots, they take the guys they like, going all the way up there in the first round. I had him in the early 70s, but this dude's a bulldog. He's a coach's favorite. You can see why New England would fall in love with him.
The Chattanooga Choo Choo is coming to Boston. Well, technically, Foxborough. But whatever. Pretty ass. People need something to complain about. That's facts. Alex Smith, woo. He had a hell of a comeback. I'll give him that. I felt bad for the way he got hurt. Hey, Camel Toes, I think you're right. I know he was a finalist. Yeah, I think I remember being upset that he didn't win because I was like, there's no way Olsen shouldn't win. But it felt like they didn't want to give Thomas Davis and Greg Olsen one. I guess they felt like it would have seemed like they were favoring the Panthers or something. I don't know, bro. They both deserved it, though. Ugh. So, the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Cole Strange to the Patriots to protect Mac Jones. Pretty Eyes Tees, Kansas City Chiefs. Pick is in, and that means Dashy Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock because here comes Goodell to announce the Chiefs selection. Dashy's team is on the clock. Here you go, Pretty Eyes.
With the 30th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select George Karlaftis.
Oh, George Karlaftis to the Chiefs. Hey, and y'all were tied for 29th in sacks last year. Pretty Eyes, that is a good pick. George Karlaftis from Purdue. At this point in the first round, that is a good draft. I mean, a good pick. That's a good pick, Pretty Eyes. George Karlaftis, 30th overall to Kansas City. Edge rusher. Dashy Cincinnati Bengals, the AFC champions, reigning currently. They are on the clock, and we will end the first night of the NFL Draft in 2022 with the Minnesota Vikings. George Karlaftis. Let's see. Right, Ken with us, that's the first thing I thought too. The dude's from Tennessee, and the first thing they say is he's a Bulldog, and all you can think is he's not a Georgia Bulldog, he's from Chattanooga. Pretty Eyes says we need defensive players, so I can't complain. I agree, I think that's a good pick. Got a rusher, Camelto says, yeah, I think that's a good pick for the Chiefs right there. At the 30th pick in the first round, you can't really complain about it.
Let's show you what he looks like here on the field. Phil mentioned it, just how hard he plays. I thought he did a nice job in space. Some were concerned about that. I thought he went to the combine, dispelled any concerns you would have going through the linebacker drills, did a nice job. He is a pure power rusher. Talk about the ability to kind of pry open that outside shoulder.
Yeah, when you can just turn style to offensive lineman, that's what you want to see. That's like what Von Miller kind of does in the NFL in his prime, what he did in his prime. It looked like he would just, it was like they were turnstiles. He's just putting his arm over it to turn it, and he's getting right past you. Will it translate to the league is always the question on draft night. You never know. But usually the guys who are really good at it are really good at it.
Coach, I mean, you see it out there. They are physical when they're playing water polo.
I'm in one of the best water polo places on the planet, and it is physical below the ground. They're pushing and shoving under.
Pretty Eyes, I feel you. I feel you.
George Karlaftis now on the deep end of the AFC West pool. What's the start?
George Karlaftis, the newest Chief.
Dream of this moment their entire lives. Grow up dreaming of it. You didn't even move to the United States from Greece until 8 years ago. When did something like this become a reality for you?
Maybe like 5 years ago. You know, I haven't been playing this game for very, very long, and I feel like my best football's ahead of me, you know, so this is what I've been obsessed with ever since then, and ready to go win.
The NFL Greek freak, maybe? Instead of Giannis Antetokounmpo of the NBA?
Are you ready to get after them?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bro, people have the hardest fucking time saying Antetokounmpo for some reason.
He's sitting around thinking, can I be a first rounder? And then the phone rings and it's Bill Belichick saying, welcome to the NFL. And then George Karlaftis gets out.
I don't know, I hear you say it. I just repeat it the way I've heard it said. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really that difficult. Dashy's pick is in. Will Dashy be raging? That's what I want to know. Are they going to pick somebody that's going to have Dashy raging? Will we get a quality video? Pick is in. Joe Burrow and the fucking Jamar Chase, bro. They had an incredible run that got them to the Super Bowl. Are they going to add to that? Are they going to add to the defense that might help them stay in a game like the Super Bowl this upcoming season? Interesting, too. Yeah, that's right. Joe Burrow was last season's comeback player of the year. He deserved it. 4,600 yards passing. Joe Burrow, first quarterback in NFL history to be sacked 50-plus times and still reach the Super Bowl. Jamar Chase, 2021 Offensive Rookie of the Year, who I honestly think deserved it, most by a rookie in the Super Bowl era with 1,455 yards. Jamar Chase, an incredible wide receiver as a rookie. Trey Hendrickson, about 18 sacks if you round up. Kevin, how you doing? Kevin S, how you doing, brother? Camel says Dashy's gonna race no matter what. You're probably right. So let's see where the Bengals go with this pick. Oh man, I should have just muted it for the ads. Oh my god. Verizon can eat my ass, because guess what, Verizon? You're not paying me to advertise this, so I'm going to talk over it. Guess what? Instead of Verizon, you should spend your money on this channel, and we can upgrade, and we can get better shit than this, and everybody benefits from it. It ain't me. This is for you. This is quality entertainment. We're trying to get there. You've been watching the draft with me all night. What other channel is streaming right now doing that for you? Not a damn one. I got the tracker, and I got the stream up. We killing it over here. This is for y'all. Enjoy it. It's draft night. The tracker is glitching out again as I was speaking about it. It is just blank now. Whatever the fuck that means.
This will be one of the biggest trades in NFL history.
Let's see. Alright, we're just going to wait like we usually do, see if it pops back up, because usually when I do this it works, so we'll see. We are almost done here with night one. I appreciate all of y'all for stopping by and watching with me tonight and kicking it on the stream. Y'all know I don't do this as often as I used to. Hey, Camelton says, I hope they draft Pete Rose. Malik Willis might not go here. The Bengals picked Daxton Hill from Michigan, if you see that up at the top. Goodell's about to announce it so you can see it visually.
With the 31st pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals select Daxton Hill, defensive back, Michigan.
So Cincinnati adds to that defense, maybe help them out a little bit. Maybe help them make that one extra stop that would have won them a Super Bowl. Daxton Hill joining Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and the crew. And we're down to the last pick of the first round. The Minnesota Vikings are on the clock. Shout out to the old TTC video maker who he might have been a little slow, but he was a dead serious Vikings fan. So shout out to Stario. If you remember Stario, you were around for that. He was probably the only fucking Vikings fan I ever remember on here. So wherever you at out there, Stario, shout out. Oh, Dashy does hate Michigan, doesn't he? Dashy might rage about Daxton Hill. Well, Dashy rages about everything, but we love him for that. Minnesota's pick is in, and that will conclude night one as soon as you see the draft tracker, the ticker up top. Once you see it fill up one more time, we're done for the night. That'll be the first round of the 2022 NFL Draft. And you watched it here with CPG. And I got a couple of ads, one of them pertaining to Sucker of the Week to play after the last pick is over. And then we'll conclude the stream for the night, and I'm sure one of you guys are holding a stream where we can just go in StreamYard, talk like normal. we can hit that up as Kurt Warner rambles until Goodell comes back up. I appreciate all y'all for stopping by, even if it was just for a few minutes to say what's up. I appreciate it, because I know I don't go live often, so thank you all for stopping by, commenting. Especially thank you to all of you that stayed the majority of the stream and talked to me in chat, even though I turned off my camera probably 2 hours ago. Let's see where the Vikings go, and they all look like a bunch of dumbasses. Clamp, 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 let's go, pick the football, yeah. We want the football, yeah, let's go, Viking. Yeah, y'all look stupid as shit, bro. What y'all be doing in Minnesota? Brandon Rodgers, I see why you embarrassed to be a Vikings fan. Excuse me. Camel Toast, been fun for sure. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Thank y'all for stopping by. I appreciate it. Pretty Eyes, I appreciate you too. Thank you. Alright. So who will be the final pick of the first night of the 2022 NFL Draft? The 32nd pick is usually that of the Super Bowl winner, but the Rams had no first-round picks. So you get the Vikings here to end the night. And I believe the Buccaneers will kick off round 2 tomorrow. Because the Buccaneers traded with the Jaguars here in the first round. The Buccaneers will kick off round 2 tomorrow. I'm sure some of the other guys will be streaming it. The Panthers, have no pick tomorrow unless they trade. And I will just do a Panthers draft review after the draft. But, hey, the first round's always the biggest night. We got to watch it. We all got each other's reactions. Everybody went live. It was a hell of a night. It's the off season. We miss football. We got the draft is our little taste of football in the off season. You see these motherfuckers all dressed up like it's a fucking playoff game. It's the draft, motherfucker. The pick is in. Where the fuck is Roger Goodell? Pretty Eyes says, yo mama. Camel Toes, we're just mocking the fucking Vikings fans. They look like a bunch of fucking buffoons right there. Kevin O'Connell is the Vikings head coach. He was named that the 16th of February, it says. Vikings have missed the playoffs for the 2 straight seasons now. As they, for some reason, were showing the Raiders fans. I guess because they're in Vegas, even though the Vikings are on the clock. Top 200, you see. Dean, Willis, Hall. You see a lot of still pretty decent names on the board for tomorrow. Will the Panthers make any play on them? I doubt it. Here comes Roger Goodell. And I'll let him wrap it up, and then we'll kick it to the ads and end this shit. Boo! Fuck you, Goodell. One more time for the night.
With the 32nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Lewis Cine, defensive back, Georgia.
Lewis Cine from Georgia. The safety from Georgia goes 32nd overall to end the first round to the Minnesota Vikings. You already said that. Okay, Goodell, shut the fuck up. You already said that. Yeah, we're gonna kick Goodell off the. We're gonna kick Goodell off the stream. I'll come back on camera for just a second to say goodbye. I appreciate y'all for stopping, even though I had the camera cut off for a while. I got tired of being on camera. I got tired of talking, honestly. It was a pretty long stream. Probably the longest I've ever had to do by myself. I'll go over the ticker up top one more time. You see it up here. There's the first 3 picks. It may lag and I might give up on it. You see, here we go. We'll just go through it. For people like Kevin, if you're just catching up, here's all the picks up top on the ticker. Yeah, it's going to kick me back if I'm not careful. I kind of have to go a little faster. It's going to revert back to the first 3. So pause it if you need to, Kevin. You'll see it. Yep, see. If I hesitate for like half a second, it brings me back. So I'm just going through it real quick. If it kicks me back one more time, I'm not doing it again. You can pause it if you would like to see any of this. Kenny Pickett was the first quarterback to the Steelers. It kicked me back. There you go. That was at least the first 22 picks you got to see right there. It's being a pain in the ass. It's just going to kick me back to the first pick. So you got at least the first 20-some right there. You can pause it, look at it. Let's see. I didn't even mean to click on that. But yeah, we'll take that off the screen. Again, thank you all for stopping by, watching, talking in chat. Kevin S., Pretty Eyes, Camel Toes, Pam C. Hello, Pam C. Thank you for commenting something. Thank you all for being here. Kevin, Pretty Eyes, Pam, Camel. It's been a while since anybody else was in here. Runt was in here for a pretty good while. Tito, thank you all for showing up, showing out. It's been fun. This is the first time I've streamed the first round of the draft ever. I've always wanted to do it on the channel. Never really had the setup like this until, well, I've had it the last couple of years, but this is the first time I've really planned something out. So thank you again. And I will leave you with a couple of ads. One for Awkward Silence, the podcast I do with jagging off Nick Fargo and the guy formerly known as Butters. And I will show you the fucking ad for the new Sucker of the Week coming up, and we will end it. Thank you all again. And I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Where the fuck's the mic? Because I'd like to mute myself. There we go.
Causing way too many guns and all them bitches licensed. Test my gangster, test your life. Bought an A off of my wife. Can't no money change a thug from the mud.